Spider-Man.
Hey everybody, we're here, we're alive! Hey, guess what? We're probably not gonna crash into a trash heap of technical difficulties tonight. That's pretty cool, hooray!
Knock on wood, everyone cross your fingers.
Yeah, please. As long as nobody drops out of the Discord call, we're probably gonna be okay. Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's been a day. It's been a full day. So, just warnings up ahead. I might be crazy today. Nick might be crazy today. It's been a crazy day in our house.
Today was a great year.
Yeah, it was a wonderful month.
Really.
Oh man. But yeah, hey! Welcome to Performance Check. We've got a couple of announcements and things, housekeeping stuff. Nothing crazy. We have rehashed the rules on Wednesday. It's going to be so good. It's going to be the one for Ready to Roll is going to be at 8:30 and Eastern Time with Luke, who plays Drith, the wonderful druid, and Brayden, who plays Corvette, the wonderful warlock. And me, because I'm always there. So come for that, and then we're also going to have a performance check one at 9 Eastern, I believe, and it's going to be with our wonderful Liam, who plays Thor. Yeah!
Oh, down there. Over there.
and me, because I'm always here. So make sure you drop your questions in the Discord channel. I think for Twitch, the link for it is up here. I don't know. It's somewhere. Moobot will tell you eventually during the stream the Discord link, so do it then. But don't leave the show to do it. Because ask questions about the show. Yeah, Little Miss Spotter just dropped the Discord link. Thanks, Little Miss Spotter. Other announcements? Dear. We have donation goals. Now, if you come on the painting streams, you'll see a little bar at the bottom that shows a donation goal, because we would love to get really nice mics. Not super nice. We're not going to get one crazy Blue Yetis, just decent quality external mics for all of our players and stuff. So you'll see a little donation goal. So any subscriptions that you do, any donations that you do, any of that stuff will go towards there. I believe we already have the money for 1 2/5 of another one. So, yes. So yeah, remember to subscribe, because you gotta remember, if you have Twitch Prime especially, you gotta remember to resubscribe at the beginning of each month. Any of you guys have an announcement? Any cool things?
The world's on fire.
Yeah.
Nah, we're good.
If you are being affected by wildfires, we really feel for you. It's the worst. I hope you are safe. But let's not think about that now. Let's think about evil things and monsters and bad guys.
Let's get
into this. Alright. Let me scroll up to my recap. Last time, you guys persistently infiltrated the home of Tristan Whetstone, your prime suspect in the disappearance of Annette Batchworth. You entered and exited the house multiple times, both seen and unseen, in your efforts to procure information with mixed success. You received samples of both Tristan's and his butler Rosen's handwriting, but you weren't able to confirm or deny its correlation to the letters received by Annette, at least until Denono and Thorak crashed a house party held by one of the more social council members, and a smooth and kind of sketchy halfling named Bubsy was able to confirm that the letters were indeed written by Tristan. Knowing this, you waited until the middle of the night, and it was more instead of sneaking in, it was more busting in through the front door, as you were immediately caught. You caught the attention of Tristan, who grabbed a crossbow to defend his home, and there was a confrontation in the front hall, during which you absolutely blasted the heck out of him with lightning, a couple of you. Using a fair bit of abuse during your intimidation, you got him to lead you to a secret staircase hidden in his office that led downstairs, apparently to where Annette is. You descended the stairs and are now under attack from some mysterious lithe forms. So we're going to start with everybody rolling initiative as I do a quick music change.
Shit! I also still have armor of 4 left from last time.
Everything is awesome.
Everything awesome!
Also, if you're in chat and the music is too quiet, let me know because I am in control of turning that up. Should I add Tristan to initiative? He is unconscious.
Just put him in the corner.
Just throw him in the corner?
Yeah.
Alright, did anyone get above a 20? Did anyone get above a 15?
17.
Okay. Thank you to Nono for breaking the silence. Anyone above a 10?
14. 11.
Okay. And what did you get, Elias?
4.
Alright. Good stuff there.
You know, if we ever do take on a 5th player again, I'm going to require they're a rogue with healer. That's what I'm going to require.
Yes, because that's the best way to do it, to introduce people to the game. Alright, so
exactly.
This is what we've got here for our battle map. Music is a tad quiet. Well, let me fix that then. Let me fix that for you.
I'm in it. Thorax airline.
Okay, so I believe we had store here first, like right outside the door. Was Thorax next?
I'm pretty sure paladins were leading in this one, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'll put you here. And then we'll have the two of you guys here. Thorak, you are being, Store, you are being attacked by a dark, sort of feline creature with all sorts of tentacles, and there's like a weird, like shimmering and creeping to its form. This is what you can see so far, and actually, Store, you are up first.
I am?
I believe so. No, Denono, sorry. It's Denono first.
Okay.
The music is a little bit loud.
So, is this just a stairwell coming directly into here?
Yes.
Okay. Can I, like, peek around the corner, go in hiding, and then take a shot?
Just so you can see more straight down.
I like lighting effect. Yeah. I need to change my bed over.
Alright. So you want to come in around here and like hide?
Basically, well, no, kind of from behind the doorway, kind of flatten against the wall to hide, and then swivel out and shoot.
Okay. Alright, so roll your hide check, your stealth check.
Natural 20.
Okay. That sounds pretty good then. Okay, I'm gonna say you're probably pretty hidden from this thing. You feel very hidden.
Alright. And I will longbow shot.
Is that a natural 1 to follow up your natural 20? Sorry,
Advantage. With advantage, I got the 12.
12. 12 does not hit. Just barely misses. You see it like skim right over one of its little feline ears skim some fur. Oh, also, with disadvantage to hit this one.
Oh, so it's supposed to be straight.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, that's okay.
So you miss
I would
anyway.
not have missed.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Maybe I will back up a step and make it easier for people to move.
Okay. All right, Store, that's you.
Oh, sorry, my character sheet. I just lost. So there's just I can only see the one feline creature.
Make a perception check.
Okay, that's not bad. With modifiers, that's worse. 17.
Yes, indeed. You see a second figure over here.
Oh shit. What the heck?
Okay. There's no way I can position myself around this creature to sandwich it between us, me and Thorak.
You can try if you want to push it to get it between you,
No,
but there is
that's
not a
not
way that
right.
you can flank on your turn.
Okay, then
You could flank for my turn.
Yeah, or you could move and then wait.
Hold your action until I move, or until I attack.
Yeah, that I'm going to try to position myself around it,
Okay.
and I'll hold my action until Thorak attacks.
Alright, so you sneak around it. Not sneak, you're running and you're like, hey Thorak, come and, pin some movement! And you hold your turn. It is now this thing's turn. So it turns with you, this snarling, live
I'll move
form.
it a little to run around.
Okay,
Yeah. So they're
yeah.
come on.
Alright, it's gonna try. Ooh, so one of those is a natural 20. The
I
second...
immediately regret my decision.
the second is only an 11 to hit.
Okay. Total 11?
Yes, total.
The 11 doesn't hit, the natural 20 does.
Okay. Alright, so...
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure. Alright, so this tentacle whips out, whacks you right across the chest. You take 13 bludgeoning damage and 9 piercing damage as these hidden hooks and claws on this tentacle sort of pad come out and swipe you across the chest and neck. And it snarls and it looks kind of like a panther with these glowing green purple eyes.
It takes 5 points of life.
Oh yeah, you do still have
I
your
do have armor poured up, as it hits
sparks along its fur, making it even more angry. The second one over here, let's see how fast are these things? Decently fast.
That's a lot of damage.
And it comes around the back of you to flank you with its little other kitty beast. First attack is a 19 to hit,
That just hit.
and the other one is a 24 to hit.
Both those hit.
Alright, so that's 9 bludgeoning and 2 piercing.
The next one doesn't matter.
Are you
Yeah.
unconscious?
Yep.
Shit.
So then do you then take 2 failed death saves? Or are you unconscious? When did you go unconscious? Is it during the first hit?
Piercing damage. Yeah. Is that was one hit?
That was one
so
hit.
bludgeoning and piercing in one hit.
In one hit.
So I failed 2. Yeah, I failed 2 death saves.
Alright.
Shit.
So you guys see these dark, rippling shapes swarm up around your friend's store, knock him unconscious, and then begin ripping into his unconscious form.
God, that was...
Does the second one take that lightning damage as well?
No. The armor portal fade
Okay.
after. Oh, I
On the
had
first hit.
5 temporary hit points. I don't fail saves.
So you're just
I
unconscious.
survived in that second. I am down without fail saves because
All
of
right.
5 temporary hit.
Okay.
But
So does
yeah.
the armor of cord then still work, or is it
So
just
the armor cord, I spend those 5. Let me just pull it up.
just on the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
On that first one, I gain 5 temporary hit points, and when they hit me, it until those hit points are gone, and then it hits you.
Okay. Cool. All right then, Thorak, you are up. Elias, you're on deck.
Alright, we're gonna flank him. Oh no. Okay, and I'm gonna run on up to him. And then I'm gonna get on next to him so I'm like under him according to the map.
Down here.
Yeah, thanks. And then I'm gonna bonus action, shield to face myself.
Okay.
And so I have plus 2 AP.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Pretty stoked. And then I'm gonna boop him for 1 health.
Thorak
One health.
bloops you, Store, and you awaken.
Does that mean he gets his held action? No, it was interrupted. I don't think he should.
I don't think so. I think that'd be fun, but no. But you are awake. You are awakened.
Wait, how many points do I go up? Just one?
Just one.
Just one.
All right, Elias, that's you.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action, Umbra Verum, and then I summon Shadow Blade. And I'm gonna run up to the one in front of store and stab it.
Okay.
Is it,
Well, he is prone on the ground right now, so he cannot really give you flanking currently. So if you want to come up around here, you can get flanking with Thorak.
is it dim light there or dark light?
No, there are like lanterns hanging from these columns here, and a couple of places along the wall, so it's not all that dark in here.
So it's a dim light.
I'd say yeah.
I
Yeah.
get advantage with a dim light.
Okay, so do you want to
Yeah.
just stay right here then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Especially over here, it's a little bit darker. Okay, so then it's just a straight roll.
Straight row.
This
Um,
one's-
Sorry. Let's fight 22.
that hits.
Alright. Shoot, I should learn it. 2d8. 2d8, wait, 2d8. Ooh, 7 and 6, 13. 13 plus 5, 18 damage.
18 damage. Alright. So you stab this rippling dagger of concentrated darkness into the side of this creature. It yowls in pain, and as it like kind of snarls at you, you see around its neck there's like this light green leather collar with a little like tag on it. And there's a couple little teeny bells that make a little cute little jingling noise as it turns and snarls at you. Its livid face.
Is my movement all done? Or
No, you still have at least like 15 more feet.
Can I go? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there
Okay.
so that I can flank store when he comes.
Alright, Denono, that's you. And then Store, you're on deck.
Okay, I will run in, around to the other corner where you almost put Elias. And I will cast Healing Words on Store for 6 points of healing.
Okay.
And then I will do a thunderclap from that position, which should only hit the Chikiti.
Okay.
So he must make a Constitution save.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Constitution save, that is a 14.
He saved.
Alright.
That's all.
Okay. Score, that's you.
Quick question because I've lost it in my notes. Those potions of healing that we got from Malella's men, they all were carrying.
Yeah.
Give me them up to have one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You each have one.
Oh.
And me drinking a potion myself is a bonus action or bonus
It's a bonus action to feed it to yourself. We're doing the crit roll rules on this.
Cool. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. I'm going to pop a potion of healing. Which, how many?
So that's
2d4.
2d4 plus 4?
2.
Plus 2.
Oh, 2 4s.
Nice.
Heal that. And then I'm going to turn to the one in the middle. I'm going to smack.
Horse around.
So I have advantage because it's hello flank.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and actually, yeah, you actually do get advantage because Elias managed to hit it on his turn. The attack, the form of this thing has settled down, and you can see this like panther-like tentacled beast.
Okay. That is 18 on the die, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
All right, that hits for sure.
And I'm gonna dump a smite into it.
Oh dear. Wow.
Yeah, so that's an extra 2. So, we have 12 points of slashing damage and 10 points of damage.
All right. You slam across the front leg of it, cut deeply through. It starts to bleed. It's looking hurt at this point. It's taking some hits. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's my movement, my action, and my bonus action. I do not have much else.
All right. Well, then now it's these monsters' turns. Since they are still flanking Store, they're both going to go for Store. So this first one, the one that is currently surrounded by you guys, is going to attack first. Oh boy. That's only a 15.
Nope.
And a 18. Just barely. Yes! Okay. That's 7 bludgeoning and 1 piercing.
7 bludgeoning, 1 piercing, so 8 total.
Yep. Alright, and now the other one, seeing that you are still standing, is going to come for you too. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
7 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
Back down.
Back down you go.
No.
But knowing that there was some healing that went on, this one is going to then come around to flank Thorak for their second attack. That's a 22 to hit.
With not hit.
What? 6 bludgeoning, 3 piercing damage. And this one you see has a little pink collar on it with some bells. And now it's your turn, Thorak, with Elias, you're next.
healing is a bonus action, or healing is an action. I'm gonna shout out to the no. You got this, or I got this.
I
Okay.
can too.
Hammer. Do I get advantage? Someone flanking with me?
Which one are you
No.
attacking?
The one that
The one
everyone.
the minimal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Though it is now, its form has started to shift and shimmer again, and so it is just a straight roll.
Oh no. Plus 6, 15?
That hits.
Kill it.
So spot on. Math. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Smash it with my hand.
Smash it right in its dumb little kitty face.
Bonus
Ow!
action, I'm gonna flip it off. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright, Elias, that's you. Denono, you're on deck.
Did it die or not really? The middle
Oh, no. It's looking hurt, but it's not on death's door.
one? Okay, so I get advantage, right? From my shadow dim light.
Yeah, and even, yeah, you do. You're still in dark.
Okay.
In the dark.
Okay. I'm gonna step in again. Ooh, I go 1 natural 1. I'm gonna reroll. Well, I go 7, so plus plus 5, 12.
Oh, that just misses. Just barely.
Ah, shit. I missed it and can I stay in the same place as store? Is that possible or
You
like as a
can't.
halfling?
I believe it allows you to move through some
Through,
people's
okay.
spaces, but you can't be in
Okay.
some space.
Okay, I'll just can I go behind the one beside Dorek so that I can flank?
It's actually up against the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind, I'll just stay there.
Okay. Alright, then. Denono, that's you.
Be another healing word. This is 6 again.
So, Store, you are now on deck.
And I will pull out my rapier and just stab.
Okay.
Stab it, stab.
Natural 1.
You do have advantage.
Oh. Because
It's not shimmering anymore.
That's 17.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I get to finally roll some of that sneak attack damage.
Nice. Well, I forgot to subscribe. I'm gonna resubscribe.
Subscribe.
God.
Everybody subscribe.
Ooh, double 6.
Ooh.
15.
Okay.
Damage.
Alright. You stick your rapier up into its ribs and some of its blood oozes out. It's starting to look pretty hurt. Not quite on death's door, but pretty darn hurt. So, Store, that's you.
Okay. I'm going to rise once more. I'm going to look at this just sad, hurt little kitten. I'm going to look at. I will mount your head above my wall, and I'm going to make an attack roll against it.
Okay. You do get advantage. Oh, look, it's a kitty.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
Don't leave me.
I'm not gonna smite on this.
Okay.
It's gonna be normal longsword. That is 10 points of slashing damage. As I get up.
It's still up. It's still up, cut all over. It's muscle form, but it is still fighting, still up. And now it is this thing's turn.
Store's turn to go back there.
Yo-yo game.
Oh my god.
I got 13 more
Alright, let's
things
see.
for you.
Let's see what it does.
We
Alright.
need one.
It is going to turn and attack Store with the last ounce of its rage in its body. You're going to go after its target that it has been going after and that has been hitting it back. It's going to try and attack you. It doesn't get advantage on these attacks, but it's going to go for it. That's a 22 and a 24 to hit.
Yeah, what is this thing rolling?
Plus 10.
That was a natural 16 and a natural 18 to hit, so
Oh my god.
it doesn't have huge pluses to hit, but
Alright, what's the first damage on the first one? Let's do these separate.
oh, that's 9 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
I'm down.
And then you take 2 death save fails as it leaps onto your chest on the ground
Shit.
and is attempting to rip out your heart from the outside.
Wait, does that mean Elias gets an attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah.
It's not actually moving out of its space. That's more of a flavor aspect, but it stays right there.
I want to stab.
I know. You're so bloodthirsty. And the other one, because it is still flanking, can roll with advantage against Thorak.
Right.
First one is a dirty 20. Ooh. 10 bludgeoning, 4 piercing.
Cool.
You're gonna die.
Ooh, and then a 25 to hit.
Cool.
Ooh, that's not so bad. 5 bludgeoning, 4 piercing.
I'm down.
Okay.
I had 9 HP. Storak, you fool! Why?
Dorak.
Storak.
Why are you doing that?
The title of this episode.
You did go to a party earlier in the night, so you are maybe a little bit
Storak,
boozy.
help!
What do we do?
All right, Thorak. Now that you are down, please roll me a death save.
It's gonna be a natural one. It's a 15.
Okay, that's not so bad. All right. Okay, Elias. You see your 2 biggest, buffest friends unconscious on the ground. What are you gonna do?
It's the no turn or?
No, it's
Oh,
your
my
turn.
It's your turn.
Denono is next.
Can move this up.
What? I look at the note. Shall we kill first or heal first?
Kill first.
Fuck it, I'm gonna jump over the guy right on Store, right in the head and step in with my shadow.
Jumping halfling pile drive to the back.
Ooh. With my rage, I'm gonna step him with my 24.
Did you roll that with disadvantage?
Oh. Shoot.
For a straight roll.
Straight roll, but should I re-roll?
Oh wait, no, because you do have advantage because it's dark, so it is a straight roll.
I got 2 rolls, so should I re-roll?
Yeah, just re-roll one.
Sorry. Oh, 19 again.
All right.
24.
Ooh, okay, roll damage. Roll damage.
Our wizard would like to rage.
13 damage.
All right, how do you want to do this?
19 damage.
Yes.
Oh.
Get off from Store!
So Denono's the only one to see this itty bitty little Elias just face full and contorted with rage, jumps up, both hands comes and slams right down onto the back of this thing, right through the back of its shoulders, and you actually see like a little bit of the blade just protrude from the side of the chest, skewering it right through the heart, and it falls dead.
Either
And
of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and look at the another kitty and then point at him. You're next.
All right. Over the body of Thorak on the ground. All right. Denono, that's you.
Alright, I will throw out my blast first.
Noted.
Uh-oh.
No!
No, come back! Come back! Okay.
We got shifted a bit in Twitch.
Oh no, his camera is gone, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he's back.
Alright.
Okay, jeez, did everything come back correct?
Yeah,
I think so,
good,
yeah.
that's good.
We're all good.
Twitch is good.
Okay. So yeah, one more healing word restore for 5 hit points.
Okay. I will be sure to make it count.
Alright.
And
It's such a beautiful song. This does not fit into this.
No, this
We
is
died?
Thorak and that song right here. We're holding the memorial.
Just dreaming. Dreaming of Torm? A question mark?
Dancing through fields, frolicking, skipping merrily.
and I will slide over to the other one. I suppose I want to be on the opposite side.
Okay.
And
Let me see if I
there's
can
space
get you guys an
between
even
thorax.
better view of this.
Yeah. Just want to make sure there's space between thorax and thigh,
Okay.
so that I can throw down a thunderclap without hurting thorax.
It's gonna be a little bit hard to do that. Like, but if you're needing to
It's
not
only
be
5 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the radius on it is 5 feet.
Okay.
Constitution save.
That's a 10. Actually, I think it's
Fail.
less than a 10. It's a 9.
Yes.
4 thunder damage.
4 thunder damage?
Yes. It's not a big thing.
Wow. Okay, so you guys, in your unconscious fugue state, Thorak, you just hear it's really heavy metal. It's really great. Store, that's you. You're once again conscious.
I'm gonna look around in my unconscious state. I'm gonna see the also unconscious thorax. I'm gonna just put a hand and I'm gonna drop 10 points to lay on hands.
Ooh.
Into I'm gonna bring you up with, and then some. And then I'm gonna cast my last spell and cast Shield of Faith on myself as well. So boost my AC. Then I'm gonna get up.
Okay. Once again.
Play like that.
One hand, and I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. And you see
Right.
the corpse of the other one at your feet. Alright.
I push it off as I get up.
Alright, so now it's this one's turn. Who is it gonna go for? The one that just did thunder damage or the wounded, prone dwarf in front of
He
it?
doesn't know, I'm playing dead.
Make a performance check for me.
30-20.
Okay, dang. I'm going to tell you right now, this thing only has a +1 to its wisdom, so it has to roll a 19. And it rolled a 9. So it thinks you're still down for the count. This wonderful monster. So it's going to turn around and it's going to attack Denono. Those are both a 15. Okay.
Shit.
No.
And Denono's there.
So I started eventually resolve. Don't need that. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's 9 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing for the first attack. And 7 bludgeoning and 3 piercing for the second attack.
No. That's good.
Are you under 5 health?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And one above 5 health.
Alright, and then its form begins to shimmer again. Thorak, that's you.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna bring out my big ol' hammer.
Are you gonna try and move to flank?
Yeah, I wanna beat
Alright.
the shit out of him the most convenient way possible.
Alright, you guys are like up against the wall. I wish I could just take these wall pieces off so you can see it.
Yeah, you can take
So
it.
that's a straight roll, right? Because he's shimmering now. So cancel.
Yep, just a straight roll.
Hammer time! Woo! Dirty 20 again. 14 plus.
Alright, that hits.
Oh, okay. And it's a 1 plus 4, so that's 5 damage.
Okay. Alright. That's 5 damage.
Oh, and then I guess I'll take that healing potion, my bonus action.
Okay.
Fours. I'm gonna have to cancel out stores which ones, please. A 3 and a 3. Okay, so that's 8.
Alright. Good. Elias, that's you.
Alright, things are getting better. Is the cat still shimmering?
It is not.
It's not. I'm gonna stay beside and then start stepping in the back side of it.
Okay. Take this space where you can attack it. That hits.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Ooh, 14 psychic damage.
Oh man. Alright.
It's a second level spell.
Yeah. It's doing pretty decent. But it is still up. It's starting to show signs of wear and tear, but it is still up and it is like backed into this wall, cornered animal, and as ferocious as they come. So Denona, that's you.
Okay. With flanking, I will have advantage, yes?
Yes.
So I will stab it with a rapier. For that's 23 to hit.
Okay.
So sneak attack damage. That's
15 damage. Alright. So it's starting to show it's hurt now. It's definitely not on death's door, but it's for sure hurt.
and I will use my bonus action to disengage and run.
Okay. Where are you gonna run to?
35 feet. I want to get behind the pillar with that.
Where do you want to run to? Oh, way.
So there's like 10, 20. Yeah, you can get back here if you want.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so to open up flanking opportunities for other people.
Yeah, of
I
course.
would-
Yeah. Store, do you want to take advantage of these new flanking opportunities?
All the advantage. I'm gonna get right in there.
And take turns.
And I'm gonna wail on this poor little cat. That's a 24.
Yeah, that hit.
Or 7. Is it 7? I have to see what. Yeah, 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Just whittling it down. Now it's the cat's turn.
I'm raising my hands at it. I'm trying to provoke it. I'm like, what? What you want? What you
Okay,
want?
it'll go for you. Don't worry, it'll come for you.
Damn right.
Oh, one of those is only a 12. The other one's a 25. Doubtful. Doubtful. Ooh, that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
Because it's just raking its little blackened claws up against you, trying in any way to just take one of you down. Thorak, that's you. Elias, you're on deck.
I'm like bleeding profusely, just like a ragged mess. Oh, you got it! Oh, you got it! Gonna go again.
Is it straight roll right now?
Is it shimmering again, or do I get advantage?
It is shimmering again.
Straight roll then.
What a...
At the end of its turn, it starts you back up again.
That's okay, 'cause that's 23.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough for sure.
That means that's hit roll 1. Hoo-yah! Alright. 8 damage.
Okay. Still up. It's still going!
And then for my bonus action... Nah, I got nothing.
Alright, Elias, what you gonna do? Denono, you're on deck.
So it's shimmering gone.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna step right in the throat. Like, try to step in the throat.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
Really good.
Rex is confused.
13 second damage.
Oh, it's still up! It's still there! It's on its last legs, but it's still up!
I have another dagger. I took out that regular dagger. It's a light finesse, so I can.
Oh, you can dual wield it?
Yep.
That
I'm
is
gonna use my
true.
bonus action.
Okay.
Am I flank? I'm not bandaged, right?
Not with this one, no.
Okay. It's 16.
That will still hit.
Oh.
Is Elias gonna kill both of these?
Oh.
I swear to God.
What the fuck is happening?
5 damage.
It is just barely holding on to life. Oh, it's so close. But you guys you guys have been surprised by the viciousness and power of Elias in this moment, just going at it full melee. And then out of nowhere, there's a second blade as he's just whipping it across the side of this thing. Yeah, there's this throaty, aggravated growl that comes from him, and you're just like, oh shoot, that reminds me of a couple nights ago when you were a were-tiger. Denono, that's you.
Furious kitty.
Like, this is my territory now.
Okay, I will take a bonus action to hide behind that pillar there.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Oh well, so I don't have advantage. Natural 20.
Oh! Alright, let's see how much it is. It doesn't matter, it's gonna work anyway,
Yeah.
but...
Okay.
What is the Twitch? Oh my god! Hi!
Whoa!
Oh, whoa!
What up, friend?
Hey!
Hello.
What's up? Oh my gosh! Hey, DM Slayer, whoa!
So that is 24 points.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Yes!
So from behind the pillar, I will notice that I am not hit it, but then stare straight into its eye, and that is where I will hit it.
Alright, so you pull out your bow that you crafted with your own hands, and you sight right down the shaft into the green, bulging eyes of this atrocious beast, and you release, and just feathered a shaft sticking right out of its skull as this burst of awful, awful blood explodes from its jaws, and it slumps down, dead.
I'm on all of you, not me.
I'm gonna pull out the arrow and then just look at it, so angry, and I give it back to the no-no.
Thank you.
Are we out of combat? Or...
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let me switch back to less battle-y music, just so you don't think that there is a Tarask coming to get you.
From the ground.
But, not happy music. to the dungeon music.
Thorax falls down prone. Just lays there for a minute.
I'm not like trying to take a breather.
I'll walk around, spend a lay on hands, just to like clean up all the beats on people, so everyone gets 1 point back.
1 point back? Hell yeah.
Just to like, seal up the wounds so you're not openly bleeding all over the place.
Oh.
Do you guys need potions? No?
Thorax just
Okay.
takes out his whiskey or his rum, takes a drink.
I have 2 extra.
Where's the middle gnome? Where's Tristan right now?
Where'd you leave him?
I got knocked out in his office upstairs.
I'll trudge back up and drag him by the foot down the stairs.
Okay.
Can I try to collect blood from the cat?
Yes, make me a survival check.
I would like to try to skin them.
18. Up.
18?
There's a map.
Yeah, that's just so you guys have something else to look at besides the battle map.
18.
Yeah, you're able to get a good vial or so of this. It looks kind of like normal, but it's like a red color. Holy crap. Sorry, I just opened up Streamlabs and it updated from the 10 viewers to 54. Okay.
You should have seen when it was 75.
Yeah, it was over
Crap.
75.
Okay, no pressure. Just this is like 5 times more we've ever had.
I want to take the collar.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was gonna do that.
So you go up to the collars of these creatures. One of them, the name tag says Doris, and the other one says Kalina.
Well,
Do I
Doris,
know-
Kalina.
Which one was which? Was Doris the pink one or the
Doris was the pink one.
Doris?
Do I know what are they? Based on my survival check.
I would say this one's an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll it. 13.
You don't really know what these are.
I just forgot the other name. Was Doris?
Kalina.
Kalina. This is how bad I am with names.
Well, Elias, would you help me to get the hides from these creatures?
Sure, I'll help him.
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
Survival check?
Yes, survival checks, please. You get advantage with Elias helping you.
I'm kind of scared these are the girls that they adapted and turned into cats. I don't know.
Let me get my
well-
poker face helper here.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
12.
So you're able to get a few little strips of it, but not anything in like large, intact pieces. Turn down this volume a little bit.
Rolled a 1 and a 7.
While they're skidding the cat, I would like to take a walk around the dungeon looking for any like religious symbols, like any symbol.
Okay.
I want to.
All right. Make me an investigation check.
While you're rolling, Thorax is gonna say, wasn't there something about Kalina the cat that we read before? Or saw before or heard? I remember that name, Kalina the cat. It stuck with me, but I can't remember where we heard it.
Oh, was it just the letters?
Tonight is ready, needs to bring Kalina the cat, Black Cat.
It's in a letter. Can we look at the letter?
Can we...
Yeah, you open up the letter and you see a couple of references to Kalina. This mysterious R person, who you now know to be Tristan, was saying that he got a cat named Kalina and that she was nice and cute and helped him to like calm down when he was really stressed.
I hope these are not people.
So actually, because this didn't show on the actual map, because I don't have fully complete dungeon tiles yet, there are 5 doors in this room. So it kind of went into that like diagonal. There's 1 in the center and then 2 on either side as well.
I gotta fix on my investigation check. I don't think so.
Yeah, there's not really. I mean, there's not really a ton in this room in general. There's like a little bowl of like, it's like crumbled up, like cracked bones and stuff. It looks kind of like a food dish for the creatures. There's not really much else in here.
And it's really fine. And I'm gonna go check the doors.
All right, which door do you go to?
Yeah.
We take each door.
Yeah, we'll check all except the middle one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Check the middle one last.
we'll check the middle one last. So,
Is there like a latch you can look in, which you can look in,
Yeah.
and then out the one of the door?
yes, there are. Which one do you go to first? Or are you all splitting up?
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
taking a
okay.
different one except the middle.
That's
I'll
okay.
go far left.
Who's on
Far
4 left?
left.
Alright, so Thor goes to the
I'll
far
go far
left.
right, so we have that
Far right.
paladin. You can
Yeah.
split.
I will be next to Thorak.
I'll be
Alright,
next to the door.
okay. So Denono, so Elias, you actually have not much trouble getting to the slot on the door because Tristan being a short little gnome, it's perfect height for you. Store, you have to like bend down a lot.
I go to one knee.
Elias and Denono, you open them up. It looks kind of like just an empty room to each of you. There's like a pillar in the middle of this room that's like probably like 15 by 15, but doesn't seem like there's anything in there.
Yell, hello. No response.
In response, Store, the room that you look into is perfectly dark, so you can't see anything.
Oh, right. I'm a human.
But Thorak, you look into the far left room, and you see, similar to everyone else, this room, like 15 by 15, there's a pillar in the middle, and you see, kind of strung up by chains in the middle of the room is a girl.
Hello? Hello?
There's no response.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna try to open it.
I can't see into my room.
Okay,
Anyone, it's dark. Normal
gonna go-
human eyes.
I'm gonna go help the door. I cast light, and I on my dagger tip, and I just put in a dagger through the slot.
What
Right
about my
beside
normal
it.
door?
Oh, sure. Long shot. I cast it along.
It goes a little bit further into the room. And as you put it in, you see, similarly, a room with a pillar in the middle, and there is another female figure in it. And this one, you see their entire body is just blood red.
Oh, hello.
I pull that out, close that, the like latch, pull the sword out, close the latch, and we'll circle back.
Okay, so Thorak, you're trying to open the door.
Yep.
The door is locked.
How is it locked?
I mean, there's like a keyhole on the door.
Okay.
Oh,
Nothing a hammer can't fix. I'm gonna aim at the lock itself with my hammer, and I'm just gonna whoosh as hard as I can.
Alright, roll an attack.
there we go.
If I had smite, I would want to smite, but I don't. That's a 12 to hit the door.
Yeah, I guess that'll hit the door.
Just bam.
You're gonna have to roll a little bit hefty damage to break through it, because your precision was not great enough to hit the lock itself.
Well, I got 13 damage for my first hit.
How do you roll this good on a door, but not this
don't
good
know,
on
okay.
monsters? But yeah, you just bow, and you feel this like splintering as the handle kind of just like breaks off, and like lodges in the door. So you can push the door separate, and the handle kind of like stays in the
perfect.
wall.
Yeah, I'll my hammer back into me. And
Okay.
Open the door like I
Okay.
did, just smacked it really hard.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna try to open the door. Store said not to.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take out some water from my pouch, and I'm gonna do shake water right into the people and turn it into ice, and then turn it off open.
Okay.
Like try to fit the water inside there by holding on, and then frozen it at the solid.
All right. Make an intelligence check.
Okay. 13.
Could work. You're not super sure how like keys and locks work, but maybe it would work to do this.
I twisted.
The lock is frozen and you're not able to like move it at all.
Shit. What Elias is doing, as I said, we'll come back to this room.
Yeah. Yeah, so Thorik, you open the door, you see that the room actually is set down a few inches into the ground, and there's a little thin layer, like 3 to 4 inches of water on the floor of this room.
It's just water. Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. It's a 1.
Alright,
Oh, plus 3, I guess.
okay. It's a room.
It's water.
Yeah.
I'll start going towards it real quick.
I will be following Athora.
Okay.
I did shout out. I was like, I found someone, and then I'll start.
Alright, so you rush up to this figure shoe. There's like, as you get closer, you see that there are like iron bands around each wrist, around the elbow. There's one around the neck. There's one around like the upper torso here, on each of the knees, the ankles, and each of them have like little loops. And you see the chains have like these little hooks on them that close, kind of like a carabiner. So that they can be like removed from one and then like attached to something else. And there are similar loops throughout the room. So this girl has both her hands hooked onto one singular chain, kind of like off to the side in the room, and then like her hip is hooked to the pillar of the room. She is.
What are the chains connected to? What is the wall?
There's like just like iron anchors in the wall that are also like loops for them to hook onto.
Okay. If Denono follows me, I'm gonna look at him. I just want to hit this if it doesn't come off.
I will look at the. Can we just take the hooks off to release her?
Oh, that smile, I hate it. Thorak didn't notice the DM smile.
While you're doing that,
Makes me happy that I have a DM smile. It means I'm scary.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna go to the same room to see what's going on.
Do I perceive anything?
Make a perception check.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die after we kill him.
That is 24.
So you don't perceive any sort of like dangerous things in the area. You see there is a cupboard along one wall that is closed.
Okay.
But you do, looking at this girl, you do recognize the face as the face of Annette from the poster of the missing girl.
This one is Annette. And
You
can
are
just
also, because of your high perception, you do notice the slow rise and fall of her chest as she is breathing.
Shit.
I run into the room quick and I try to stabilize her.
I'm just gonna do one lay on hand.
Okay.
That's better.
So you heal her for 1 hit point. She's still unconscious.
Can I check her to see what's going on?
I think you and Store are doing something, so we're gonna leave it to Denono and Thor.
Okay, never mind. I thought I ran into the room quick.
Yeah. I think you guys are still kind of bickering about the other door.
Oh, okay, we're still doing that. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind that.
I'm gonna divine sense.
Okay.
Do I see any within 60 feet celestial fiend or undead, or people affected by the Hallow spell?
No, you do not.
Good.
I would like to check the cabinet, look it over first to see if it is dangerous, and then open it if it is not.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
0.
It's funny, I actually heard that roll like upstairs to the house. For all of our new viewers, Nick and I are married and we play on separate sides of the house for these games. Yeah, you get really fascinated by like the wood, and you're like, what kind of wood is this? Like this is a house that's made out of like stone all the way through. Why is there a wood thing in here? That's weird. Thorak, what are you doing?
So can I just like chink the chainsaw?
Yes. So you kind of
I'm gonna-
release her arms and
I'm gonna
her
lay on
waist.
hands myself twice first.
Okay.
Get myself up to 10 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'll just kind of chink.
Alright.
I'll be like, no, I'm taking her out of here.
Now let me look at lay on hands for a second.
Sorry, I didn't know I was in the other room.
It's all good. Okay. Yeah, never mind. That's what I thought. I was right. Alright, so we'll go back to Store and Elias now. So you guys are out by that other door.
It doesn't work! Stop.
Would you try to move water?
Yeah.
It's frozen now.
Oh no.
I can. I
I'm just
defrost
gonna
it.
kick right on the. No, keep it frozen.
Oh, keep it
I'm
frozen.
just
Okay.
gonna kick right on the lock and hope that like the ice is standing out. We'll just have it just break when I kick it.
Alright, okay.
Plan.
This is a strength attack. Improvised attack, so no proficiency bonus there. It's more just a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
15.
Yep, alright. You're able to smash like the lock, crack the door open a little bit.
Gosh. I open it. And then
Can you light my sword so I can see?
Lux
Maybe
is,
can you let my sword?
I light his sword.
Yeah.
Light his sword?
Open
Alright,
the door.
okay.
Sword in first.
Alright, make a perception check. Or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Should I check one, two?
Yes.
I'm gonna do investigation.
I love this low wisdom paladin thing. Just like, I can do things, I just don't know if I should.
12.
8.
Okay,
Combined, they're a 20.
that's true, but we're not combining them. But you are, as you walk into the room, you do see this female form on the ground is not red because she is covered in blood. It is because her skin itself is this deep, deep red color, and kind of hiding under some of her long, dark hair, you can see a pair of horns on her head. You do also see the cabinet that is in this room as well. Yes, water on the ground.
I'm gonna use my shape water to move all the water outside.
I don't think that your cantrip is powerful enough to do this.
Oh, it's that much
Quite
water?
a while.
Yeah.
It's like 5 feet cube water?
Yeah, there's a good, like, 15 of
But
those.
you can't turn that into like a rectangle. Fine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the person chained, so they're chained up or lying on the floor.
So she is lying on the floor. Her hands and her feet are kind of similar to Annette in the other room, stuck together, but hers, she's like laying in full out pose, like arms way up, feet way out, on the ground. And the water
can I-
is like just right here over her face. Like she's barely got her face out of the water.
Conscious or unconscious?
She's not moving.
Can I
I'm
try to
gonna
check her?
You want to medicine check her?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on with her.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for like a way to possibly like unhook her chains from the floor.
Okay, yeah. You're able to find just like them that they have like kind of this carabiner sort of thing, so you can just like remove them. What'd you get?
I assume that here would have had Tristan.
Oh yeah, you're a chain master, man. You know how this goes.
Oh my god. That's what he did last night. Next door.
He knows how to tie more knots than
It
a Boy
wasn't
Scout,
last
alright?
night. So you examine her, Elias. You can't really tell. She's breathing. She's not moving. She might be asleep, but she's not reacting to anything.
Can I slap her?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You smack her on the face, and there's this quiet, like, oh.
Oh, she's alive. She's alive.
I'm gonna drop my. I'm gonna. Have I gotten her like out, like where I can? Like,
Sure. We'll see at this point, like after Elias slaps her, that you like scoop her up and you've got her in your arms.
scoop her out, and I'm gonna drop a point of lay on hands in and try to see what that does as well before I spend all my lay on hands.
So you drop that point of lay on hands in. Nothing changes though.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
have an
go.
idea.
I'm gonna go check the cabinet.
Okay.
Please roll a
Is
one.
it trap? Is it trap first?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, natural 20.
All right. Again, 1 to 20. It is not locked.
Or trap?
Trap.
It's not tracked, not locked.
I opened it.
Alright, so inside you see a good amount of stuff. There is a stack of papers that you see quite obviously. There are a few different like bottles and vials of different things, and you also see a beautifully arranged display of like really thin, long knives and then like razors and stuff.
Was that also in ours, or did we not open?
Denono did not open yours because he got entranced by the wood designs. But after a while, he would have opened it and he would see the same thing in there.
Do I know what those vials are based on my background?
Make an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Shit, natural 1, so I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
Halfling.
Halfling.
Got 4.
Got any more luck?
Nope, I'm out. 6, 8.
You don't really know. It's not anything you're familiar with.
I grabbed that all.
I'm gonna the person I'm carrying.
Okay.
If they're laying in water in a basement, I'm assuming they're like freezing.
Okay.
So try for a little bit of warmth there.
Okay. You wrap her
Also
up.
not soaking wet.
Uh-huh. Okay.
During that time, I'm gonna grab all the vials, put it in my backpack, all the knife and razor, stack of paper, everything, put it in my bag.
I want to make sure that there's nothing else in there, so let me read this really quick.
If you take it and put it in your bag and then shake it, is it like a medieval shredder? Because you just have razors and paper.
Oh no, the evidence! Yeah, so then do you take her out of the room? Or do you take her out of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So Denono, you open up your cupboard in your room and you see these same things. Are you...
I will not try to identify any of it, because I have no clue what potions are, but I will take them, and I will also look at the papers. Are the papers blank, or are they written upon?
They are not. These, a quick glance through them, you are immediately able to tell that these are the received letters that Tristan got from Annette. The other side of the correspondence.
We got a lot of stuff to take to Duke and Duchess when we're done.
You can
how's
also
my girl
see
tonight?
that these letters have been written on later in a different hand with like underlinings of different things and then like notes about like, oh, she's self-conscious about this, or use this as a point of interest, that sort of thing.
Or manipulation kings over here, man. How's my girl doing? How's Annette?
Unconscious.
Did I finagle it all?
Yeah, you got her free, yeah.
Okay. Can I do 5 points of lay on hands to do lesser restoration on her, see if anything happens.
Is it lesser restoration, or is it just to remove a few?
Touch creature to restore, to cure disease or neutralize a poison infected creature. So, kind of, not quite. So no curses, but
Yeah, but you can neutralize disease or a poison. Yeah, so you're able to do this, and you send this like dwarven god goodness into her, and you see her eyes kind of like blearily open. She looks at you and immediately starts to like struggle and freak out in your arms.
I'm gonna be trying to like, oh, hold on, I just brought you back. We'll get you out of here, but I'm still gonna be trying to contain her so she doesn't run off and hurt herself.
Make an athletics check for a grapple and a persuasion check.
Okay, athletics is blue, persuasion is pink. Blue, not Bard. 12 for athletics.
Okay. She rolled a 3.
I'm sorry, what was the other one?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, okay. That's a 9.
Okay. So you like kind of like hold firm around her, like kind of make a cage with your arms, and she's kind of pushes back for a second, and then she focuses in on you, and you can feel her kind of like reading your vibe and your like honesty and intent, and she relaxes down, and immediately she like closes her eyes and you see the tears start just falling from her eyes, and she says, "So stupid." And she's just crying and just like repeating like, "I can't believe that. I'm so sorry."
Trying to make light of it, I kind of like chuckle back like, you haven't met stupid till you've met me. Let's go out. I think we have some other people. I'm gonna bring her on out, loosen up my grip a little so I'm not, so like,
Gotcha.
bring her out.
Okay.
Seeing Dorak come out, I'll ask, how did you...
Oh, extra lay on hand. Yeah, the extra one.
I will, understanding paladin to paladin what that means. I'm also gonna like hold the like grip to like prop them up. They're also wrapped in my cloak, which I hope is warm and gives me a ability to help with the and I'm gonna drop my last 5 lay on them.
Okay. So this person actually, as she wakes up, she does not start frantically struggling. You see her eyes open and land on you, and there is this intense look as she reads you. And this flash of like anger comes in her eyes, and she snarls at you. You see, you haven't been up close with a ton of tieflings. She's got these like sharp fangs in her mouth, and she like spits right in your face. And she says, "If that insolent little man thinks he can start selling us off, I will bite you every day and every night."
I point to Tristan's unconscious body that has been bloodied and dragged down the... You mean that man?
Kind of rolls her head off to the side and looks over.
Like this off my face.
As you point, you're like, that man?
Sure, I'm being gentle. This is a person that's been through a lot.
So she looks over at Tristan and back up at you. She still looks fairly suspicious, but she asks, "And who are you? Why are you here?"
My name is Will. I was hired to
Specifically this one, but everyone's good.
Yes. I found two. There's one more room to check, and I want to... I don't want to cover you. We expect, like, anything jumping out at us.
I would imagine it's only another one of the girls.
I'll give a net off to Nono and Elias, whoever wants to take her.
I don't want
I'll
to
go up. Then I'll go up to the other door.
Right.
If your widows don't tell the short one, then I'll... kidding.
You're just much
I'll-
stronger than me.
But I'm smaller though.
Is there a girl in the last one?
You have to bust open the door to do
Oh,
so.
it doesn't have the.
Oh, if you open up the latch, yes, there is a girl in this room as well.
Oh, okay.
You need help, Ulrich?
Roll an attack.
I just looked
I got
in
it.
Tristan's pockets. He has a key.
I got a 9.
You like hit the wall on the side of the door. You missed the door itself.
I got this, and I'm not gonna jump and a high jump kick the door.
Okay, roll
Like kung fu kick the door.
roll an athletics check.
Athletic.
Yeah.
12.
So you thud into this door. It's not enough to injure you, but it's not enough to like really break the door open.
Alright, my turn again.
Okay, roll another attack.
Alright, that one's like a 22 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit for sure.
Alright, so the damage over here. Of course, I rolled a 10 on the damage for a door.
Yeah, you bust the door open. It slams open, smashes into the door on the other side, and you see this other unconscious figure of a girl, this another human girl.
Knowing I don't want them to struggle against me when they're still chained up, I'll use my last 5 of lesser, or the lay on hands.
Okay.
Same thing to her.
All
While
right.
she's still chained.
Okay.
Is there a cabinet to
Yes, there is a cabinet in this room.
loot in it?
You open it up, same thing. Stack of letters, some vials, and some knives.
I'll take in all of it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop.
So this girl wakes up. What was that?
I was just saying I was giving like bread and water to Annette.
Okay. So this girl wakes up. She still looks really like groggy and really tired as she's conscious, but like just barely as she's looking at him.
Hi, I'm gonna get you out of here. I just didn't want you to freak.
Nick, come back.
I didn't want you to freak out because I already rescued 2 others and they tried to kind of hit me. So I was just letting you know before I get you out. I'm gonna start.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm lying. I got the other 2 out. All right. We did as a collective unit. All right. Boink, 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 boink. Whoop, whoop.
Alright, so you carry her out. She doesn't resist you or anything. You're able to carry her out. But as you walk out, she says, "Where's Tristan?"
Point to the unconscious, bloodied, electrified body.
She kind of nods. Good. Screw that guy.
No, thank you. And I'll waddle on over. Did we first stop Duke and Duchess with these guys? Let them know
Sure.
everything.
We should tie up the Tristan first.
Oh, I'll just
I know
carry
we
you.
should
Or you
put-
take her.
I had it.
Oh, really?
But
You killing him?
what? Oh, I said one. That's from justice.
Yeah.
Does that mean killing him?
I get what you're saying. I don't think anyone else should be witness. Why don't you guys get the girls out? I'll finish it.
Are you sure?
Why don't you know what? It's not ours to decide. And then I'll look towards the 3 women. We have a choice here for this friend of ours that captured you, and I want you guys to decide because you guys are who suffered. We can either bring him to the Duke and Duchess, and they can dispense a punishment, or you can have us dispense a punishment right now. What would you like us to do?
I'm gonna persuade the girls like it might be better to torture him longer what he have done rather than killing and then end everything right away. I think you should torture him.
Can I persuade the opposite?
the opposite.
What do you say to persuade the opposite?
I'm like, torture. Since when has a crown or royalty ever done torture? If we put him, they'll just put him in a jail to rot. I say the swiftest action is to end his pleasure that he can have now.
I feel like that's too
Or
easy
buy
for
his
him.
way out.
Yeah, or he could just buy his way out.
Manly, I've seen him get out of many.
How about we just cut off his arms and legs, and then just leave
Only
him
if we
blind?
add one more appendage to that.
Just cut that too.
We have no ability to heal this man.
I have
I
potions.
would
You know, before we get to the dead.
I would also say that it may be of value to know what purpose he was aiming towards, and if we are to just simply kill him, there may be a larger problem that we remain unaware of.
Yeah,
I'll turn to the girls. I'm waiting for their response.
So Annette just looks scared out of her mind. She's not really saying anything. The other human girl on the ground is so barely conscious that she's possibly not even understanding what you guys are saying. But the tiefling girl has sat up, and she's staring at the body of Tristan with absolute hatred in her face. And she says, if we give him to the authorities here, they will just put him in prison, which is too good for him. But also death is too good for him. If we took him to my city, we would be able to wring the pain from him that he has stolen from us for these past few months. But I don't know how easy it would be to get him there, as it
Where
is
is
far
he?
away.
where is it?
I am from a city called Lambra.
Pretty lame, bruh.
That is an insult to my heritage, and I would thank you to please stop, little man.
Sorry. I'm like,
I would actually say Store and Thorak could roll either history or religion checks.
History or religion? Which one's first?
yep.
Okay,
Minus
okay.
2, religion, 0.
I'm rolling religion.
Me too.
But that's a 21.
Woo!
9.
All right, so Store, you know a bit about like the history of gods and goddesses and stuff, and you know a big controversial point of the Divine War was when Arathis managed to convince Asmodeus of the Nine Hells to turn on the bad guys to imprison Tharizdun. And in exchange, he was allowed to have like shrines and temples to him installed in the prime material plane. And some of his like generals and stuff that fought in the war were pardoned and allowed some places to live. And Lambra is one of those cities that was settled by the general and their family of Asmodeus, and is a big like tiefling stronghold in the country of Idrion.
I'm looking for it on a map. But
If you look up and then to the right, it's like the red line. You go east, and then you take your first left, and it's the
Oh, I
last
see
one
it.
at the intersection.
I have
See,
found it.
for people who are interested, this is the map. Lambra is kind of like up in here.
Yeah, that's where it is. A little further down.
Pretty close to here, I guess.
Yeah, because we're just a little further down to the left of that, where the water all comes in.
Yes.
Um,
Target is like over here.
Jurisdiction for crimes here? Like, minute here, you're supposed to be tried here? Or is it just
Or is it like the US, where if you sue anyone, you can sue them in any state?
Typically, if you commit a crime against a certain person, you go to like their like representative peoples. So any trial or something that would have happened against like Annette and then would probably happen here. Even with the tiefling girl, it would most likely happen here, as there are more like character witnesses and like people who know him in this area.
Why are you here, by the way? I'm asking chiefly. What's your name?
Let's see. My name is Ruby. What's my last name? Ruby LaBelle.
Ruby LaBelle.
Of the middle name C? No, Ruby LaBelle. I just wish to make a new life for myself outside of the reach of my family and to see what I could be on my own. And I tried to come here, and it is horrible here for my kind and my people. And I thought I could get some money from scamming somebody, and it turned against me.
Can I side check her?
Yeah, go ahead.
God damn it, 7.
You haven't seen very many tieflings. You're just like, she's got red skin. And her eyes, by the way, are like really, really dark, almost like a purpley black, with no like whites or anything, just all one color.
Thorax.
Yeah, I also tried to check with insight.
Yeah.
20.
So you take a look at this girl, and you can kind of tell, like, she is not as bad as she seems. Like, she's got, like, this outer, like, sharpness and intensity that is probably maybe more learned from her situations and her upbringing than her actual, like, self.
I'm gonna talk to her.
But she seems to be telling you the truth.
What if we help you with this? What would we get in return?
I don't really have anything to give you. If we went back to my family's home, maybe they would give you something, but also maybe they wouldn't.
I'm just wondering.
I think the effort is more than the outcome of the torture for it, or at least our party. I think leaving it to either here or us to decide. Leave it to the state to decide, or we end it now. Not to say you couldn't do what you want before I end it, if you feel so inclined. And I'll take a dagger out, I'll just set it next to him.
If you left me here for several weeks, I would still not be bored. He has given me many ideas over these last 2 months.
I very much doubt that.
How about we just let the girls finish the business here? Maybe. Well,
2 of them, I don't think are equipped to. So it's one of the... 2 of them are real.
Like, maybe
Second.
Ruby, maybe I don't know anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna run upstairs. I can't think anymore.
Check for his butler!
So while this intense moment is happening, Alice is just like, phew, just off.
This is too much stress.
I can stay here with her if you guys would like to take the other girls and take care of it. I can stay down here for a few minutes before we follow.
I'm gonna go find a butler up there.
I just don't want the other 2 to be here. They don't seem as hard-willed.
I don't know how... I don't think these girls are going to be walking. So is there any way I can pick up both of them?
You can make a strength check if you would like.
Door is greedy.
Or athletics.
Yes, let's say athletics for this.
Okay, cool. That extra +2.
Because you
Hold on,
maybe
your
have
carrying
proficiency in carrying people.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. That is the weight in pounds that you can carry.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I...
What is it? What is your strength score?
My strength score is 18.
I mean, that's like 270 pounds, these girls.
270.
Yeah, you could carry these both, yeah.
Why not?
It's like almost maxing you out, but these girls...
I'm moving slowly. I'm also like trying not to hit them off the head.
Both their heads on the ceiling.
Well, I'm thinking more like you've got like them like over each shoulder at like kind of like they're almost like a fireman carry, you know?
That's what I was...
Yeah. So their heads are not sticking up; they're like over his back. But yeah.
Before I leave, I would like to just ask, Ruby, do you know why he did what he did, aside from being a very cruel man?
As far as you said, it was just fun for him. He is the kind of person who does this. He would tell us the stories of the things he has done. Well, he poisoned his father, pushed his mother into the waterfall, made it all seem an accident, made it all seem so sad. It was fun for him to lie and fool all of them into thinking he was such a kindly man who just wanted to be alone with his grief. It's just a game for him to play.
And what of his butler?
I do not see him very much. I don't think he was as involved, but there's no way he would know.
Okay. I will go and say get the butler as well.
I'm just gonna take my hammer out. I'm just gonna sit down on the wall. I'm just gonna sit and wait, hang out, see what she wants to do.
Okay.
I'm giving her the complete option, but also I'm not gonna let her stab you with my own knife, so I have my hammer out.
Okay.
If she tries, I'll fucking hit her with a hammer.
Alright. Did you leave... She would have asked for you to leave one of the vials that was in the cabinet.
I think you should know if he was the last one down. Would he have heard her ask that before? Or do I need to?
No. Ellie?
I mean, yeah, if she was asking before I left, which one?
She would reach over. There's one that's kind of like, just like a black ceramic jar that she takes from you. Floric, you sit there for a little while as she just takes your dagger and just like dips it into this like black kind of syrupy stuff, and then she'll just every little once in a while just like stab it about this far into different parts of his body, just like along his arms, on his shoulders. And as you do this, you see she's got these like puncture wounds like all over her entire body. Some of them are like linear like scars, just like in lines, and some of them are punctures. Some of them are like star shapes, just all over her arms and chest, and even a couple but her face is like left alone, which is creepy. And we'll move on from that horrible scene to you guys upstairs. Make an investigation check, see if you can find Roseanne.
Investigation. Ooh. 19.
Okay. Anyone else?
Girls that brought up water, like what little rations I just happen to have with me.
Oh, nuts.
Okay.
May I be listening for him?
Okay. Make a perception check.
The 23.
So Elias, you run through the house. You had a little bit of time to kind of check it out earlier in the night when you were just kind of wandering through. You don't see him anywhere. And no, you do not hear anything. As you run through to like his quarters that Denota had maybe told you about before, they are empty. They are tossed and turned. So someone left in a hurry.
Did we not knock him the heck out too?
No, he didn't make an appearance.
Fudge. Okay.
I'm just gonna go into the office and then try to see what I can take.
Alright, make an investigation check. And pull up the stuff that's in here.
Oh, I got natural 1, so I'm gonna read.
Man, that halfling look comes in handy.
God damn it, 9.
So you go in there, you look through the drawers. Roll me a D4.
4.
So you find tucked under some papers in one of the drawers a silken rope that, as you hold it, kind of shimmers with this like interesting light. There's also a good, like a little sack of coins in there. It's got about 500 gold in it.
I take it. That's all I found, right? Is there any book? Interesting book?
Not with that
Yeah,
investigation check, there's not.
Okay, then I'm just.
There's a library.
I keep my daddy books in here.
I'm gonna go into a library. I remember the Nono popped up in my mind. There's a library. Oh yeah, library. I'm gonna go run into library and look. Is there any spell-related or curse-related books around?
Make an investigation check. It's like Force Ghost to No. It is. Feel the force.
Nice. God damn it.
Yeah, you kind of look through. You don't really see much. Most of these are like fictional stories or like things about masonry and stuff. Not anything of like hard, actual, intense learning that you care about.
I'm just gonna grab random one book and then fuck it, and then just grab one book and put it in my bag.
You what? A book? Excuse me. Just grab a book and then you leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without doing anything to the book.
Without doing anything to the book except for hold it. Hold it tight.
Yep, hold it.
With lots of love.
Weird thing on
So tight.
When a wizard and a book love each other very much.
He buys 200 G pieces of paper. So confident.
Yeah, so you can find out what it is.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And I'm
right.
gonna go back down and meet. Not meet them. I'll wait at the door.
All
Yeah, I
right.
was like, you don't want to go down right now.
I don't want to see anything. What's going on down there? I'm trying
Yeah.
to not see it.
Thor, where have you?
Thoric, are you attempting to stop Tristan from being killed in this?
I was on Team Kill Tristan in the first one. And I have 0 healing ability at all.
Oh. Yeah. So after a while, he does perish.
When he does, I walk up, I finally get up, walk up, and put my hand on her shoulder. Now, this has been the moment that you took revenge on the man who did this to you. You can take that moment, you can grow from it now, or you can continue on this path of revenge. It's your choice on what you're gonna do.
Into
What's
what?
that? That's up to you. I don't have all your answers, I barely have enough for me.
As far as I feel, I am square. He
That's your
is done, and he will now suffer at the hands of whatever creature holds his soul now, and I will deal with my life until I suffer those consequences.
That's the answers I like to hear. You wanna go up and get out of here?
She looks around this place and the remnants and corpses and stuff. Yes, please.
I hold my hand out for the dagger.
She holds it for a second, and there's like Tristan's blood all over it. She like wipes it down like her arm, and then she hands it back to you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
reading it.
What is your name, by the way?
Oh, I'm Thorak Malut. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. She walks up the stairs with you. Store and Denono. What have you guys been up to?
I would have taken the girls to the sitting room, that like entrance room with the box. As
Okay.
it was before it could be known as the box room.
The box room.
Well, true.
And because there were like couches in there, chairs, and places
Yes.
to sit.
Yes. It is, as a sitting room, it has places to sit, wouldn't you know?
Yeah. So I will rest them there, as that's where I'm like, I know where they can sit down. So here we go, and water, and I'm gonna get the second girl's name
Okay.
and where she's from. Is she like from Rosito? Like just a little bit of information on her.
Yeah, so you are able to find out a little bit about her. Her name is Priya. She's from Uziko. She had just moved out from living with her parents to like get a job further up in the city. Her parents also live in Wetwindry down at the base of the cliffs, and she had just moved into Glaive Row by herself to like start working at like the post office, and so she had no one to like keep an eye on her or anything. So that's what had gone on with her. And yeah. That's
What
we-
time is it right now? We
At
started
this point,
night,
it's like
right?
3 a.m.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Should we just take a long rest in his house with the girls? We go in the morning.
With the
Yeah.
dead body? We could, yeah.
Like, who's gonna come check on the dead? And if they do, we have proof that, like, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody's shown up to the house yet.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't take like a long walk. It was a full 8 hours plus
It'll be 10 o'clock.
11.
11.
11.
11.
That's not bad. That's right before lunch. Perfect time.
Technically, you can have 2 hours of light activity during a long rest, so
Um,
you could always.
should we go and give Tristan back to the noble body or whatever you do with him, and then we claim
They-
this house here?
There is sleeping too.
Oh, yeah. I mean later. I mean, like,
Yeah, we'll let them know that his body's here.
We'll
So they
let
can-
them know
Yeah.
what transpired here in this house.
Yeah.
How
then
he
tell me,
died if he was fighting us.
The girls, the dive.
We have more than enough condemning evidence. I don't even know why I know the word condemning evidence, but
Murder base. Murder base.
with
can we
people animals.
ask the authority to give these girls this house so that they can have a? Oh,
I
is
mean,
it too bad?
we'll get to that. They might not even want it.
Hold
We'll
on.
just get to that when
I'll
we
look
get
to the girls. You don't by chance know where you can keep any full money. Because as far as I'm concerned, that belongs to rich people.
No.
I'm gonna say any word.
We haven't seen any of the house except for the basement.
Well, I
'Cause
think
we would. For me, this is Annette talking. I went to the casino, and someone had bought me a drink, and that happened. And then I left, and I was walking home, and things just got really fuzzy, and I fell asleep while I was walking, like I just passed out. And I woke up down there, so I don't really know where we are, really, or much. I haven't seen the rest of the house. And Priya and Ruby say that's the same for them, so they don't know anything about the inside of the house.
Cora, she came from up those stairs. Okay. It's up there.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We're tired. We bought some things for you guys. You're probably exhausted from what you've been through. Let's take the nice bedrooms he has before we turn him in, and finish our job here. Are you guys okay with that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And go something like that. We're dragging.
We're dragging like mangled female bodies behind us. I don't want to go anywhere except the two.
Yeah,
Like, as much as I carried a full dead animal through a village, I don't want to carry
Yeah.
scared little ragged girls through a village.
I will remind you, it was not the Duke and Duchess that requisitioned this job from you. It was the guard captain.
Oh, guard, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Either way.
The first one,
I do agree. Maybe not, unless we could probably go directly to the god. Would they not be open?
Yeah, they should. It's
Question,
a
like,
prison
this is a guard background, something store would know, but would like a guard post be like open like 24/7 with
Yeah.
someone on like night duty?
Yeah.
Why don't we just take them back right now? We can handle this right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we can bring more guards down here, and then they can bring the girls while we rest them. While someone go back and bring them back.
A chunk of my face just kind of falls off. Yeah, okay. We can bring them back tonight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, what we do is myself, Laura, and Elias. No. Okay, you might not actually physically be in the carriage of Elias because
I'm pretty strong.
He's pretty strong.
Strength 17.
Yeah, he's stronger than I am technically.
If you all want to be resting, I only need 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
So I can go and
But
get
we
the
can-
guards and bring them here.
And then they will bring back over there.
I mean, we're going to take the long rest after looking at the cards.
I don't know fast. I mean, he could go get the guards like that.
Tomorrow.
You are also, if you remember, there is a guard barracks in the Gemmed Heights where you are, so it's like a 5-minute walk to the station where they're at.
Can't we just
I go get
them?
them in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe let the Nono take care of it then while we rest.
We trust you.
Could you take care of it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave Corgi at the door, outside of the door, like keeping surveillance. And I tell them, let us know if something happens. Let's go rest.
Yeah, also
Okay.
bring the girls upstairs.
So where are you going to go rest? Because there are 2 bedrooms in this house.
How big are the... I assume
There's
one of
only
them has
two
like a king
bedrooms?
size, right?
They are gnome-sized beds.
It's for me. Oh, you can put 2
But there are
beds together. 2 beds together.
There are gnome-sized couches, so gnome-sized beds. There are some larger person-sized furnitures, but yeah.
I'm just gonna take... Can I run upstairs? And can I find all of the blankets and pillows I can? And take them all and bring them to the sitting room? And just like, throw them on the ground?
Yeah,
Pillow time.
probably enough for like 2 people to sleep on.
It's for the girls. I'm bringing everything for the girls.
Okay.
I can sleep on a floor, on dirt.
So you
Yeah.
guys are gonna start taking an 8-hour rest while Denono goes, and in 5 minutes we'll be telling the guards what's going on.
We're getting ready.
Okay,
too.
we're
I mean,
not-
blankets and pillows and all.
Getting
You know,
comfy.
Okay, why don't we just wait until the guards get here and then afterwards take the rest? This seems
Yep.
way too complicated.
Yep. Taking a rest.
This is too much work.
Alright.
We'll wait for the guards. We're just waiting for the guards.
Yeah.
Okay. You can maybe take a short rest while you're waiting.
Just making a pillow for it, like,
We're going to take a long rest.
Yeah, you don't even really need a short rest because it takes Denono like 3 minutes to get there because he's fast as tardation. And you were able to talk to one of the guards out front and let him know what? What do you tell him?
Yes. We have been asked by the guard captain to investigate missing persons. We have found them. They should have medical attention. Would you please? We have a few guards come to help assist. There are 3 young women who are in poor condition.
He says, where?
They're at the house of Tristan,
Whetstone.
the Whetstone, the gnome.
Has there been an incident?
He was holding them captive and perhaps torturing them. Definitely torturing them. And he is dead now. As we freed the girls, it was necessary.
I love this.
I'll be right back. And he turns and leaves, and you hear him kind of like yelling, like, "Where's the captain?" And then after a couple minutes, Captain Detmeyer, who you talked to earlier in the day, comes out. He, also being an elf like you, doesn't seem like particularly tired or anything. Like, and he walks out very like presentable and stuff. Yes. Denodo, I believe was your name. My man told me that you have apprehended Tristan Whetstone. Is this in relation to the missing persons case we were talking about earlier today?
Yes, the missing persons were in his basement, tied up and cut in many places.
Oh, right.
He was, and we have not apprehended him. We have killed him.
You have killed. All right.
To be fair, we didn't kill him.
Yeah, none of us killed him.
Technically.
But we killed him.
So
The
he.
people of Uzamor killed him at judgment.
So he calls over to, and he like orders a bunch of his men to assist, to accompany you as you return to the Whetstone Manor. Immediately, the whole house is just flooded with them, like busting down doors, like SWAT style, with their like swords. I'm just like and their crossbows, just like covering all the angles and stuff. Wanted to really make sure this place is super stable.
Oh my god.
And they have.
Downstairs with like pillows.
Or sarcastically clapped for them coming through the door like that.
But you see definitely a few of them like get kind of uncomfortable and just like, they do bring a couple of medics to start looking over the girls. And Captain Detmeyer, while talking to you, tells you that basically the house and assets are going to be seized by the city, basically, to be redistributed, like, kind of, because he didn't have any kids, he didn't have any family, so where does his money go? The city takes it, and then they'll give it out to where they need to go, and that'll be decided later. You are all entitled to 100 gold each in assisting in this. The girls are led away to like a hospital to like recover for the night instead of sleeping on a floor in a psychopath's house.
Fair, that's probably
I get it, but it doesn't mean I'm happy.
Ruby at least is sure to say goodbye to you, and she gives you Thorak like this look of like understanding and like a nod as she leaves. Captain Detmeyer is also open to answer any like questions that you have about this.
I'm actually gonna start by giving him the 2 collars I found. I don't know what went on, but these were on 2 women, well, cat things that attacked us. And I think it may have been 2 others, because there were 2 empty rooms downstairs. You can find out who the names belong to. Their families are probably worried.
What?
I interrupt. Maybe we can keep this. Grab it.
If this is evidence, I would like to hold on to it. And
It is.
Do you want me to look what it is first, or you just?
I mean, they look like collars, and there were 2.
Sure.
My men told me
Yeah,
about
sure.
2 creatures in the basement.
Oh yeah, you saw them, right?
Yes. Here, let me see if he knows what these are. Nope, he does not. They're mysterious creatures, but we'll put someone to find out what they are.
Okay, just never mind. Just take it.
Are there any other evidences or information that you have to pass to us so that we can nail down what happened exactly?
I look into the bag and then take out those piles of papers.
All right.
Like just
In the
paper,
sheets of
like
papers?
stacked on. I don't know. I found these.
Okay.
Is any remnant of the vial that Ruby used still downstairs?
It is if you left it there.
Yeah, so I'll go and get that, and I was like, they seem to have tortured them by dipping their blades in this, and then,
We didn't come across any blades.
well,
Oh, here. take out the blade. I forgot.
We kind of did it first for you, so.
Oh, excellent. Was there anything else that you left behind? Or that you took and might need to leave behind with us?
Girls,
I don't.
potion.
There
Letters.
were two
There
other
were not-
rooms that we did not open.
Yeah,
and we did find things.
Oh,
safe
my
in the
my
room.
men entered those. Those were empty.
I think that's all.
Were there anything in the cabinets in those rooms?
It did not seem to. There were some blades, but that was all.
Oh, can we keep these blades or no?
They are evidence. I would like to
Okay.
keep them.
Yeah, you can take the blades.
I will give him well, because I already gave away the black. I will give him my set of what I got from my room of the vials,
Okay.
knowing that we have 2 more sets.
Okay.
Yep, I'm not telling them.
All right, then I would ask you to make me a deception check.
Me?
Yes. You're concealing them.
God damn it.
Donano's
Now
helping him, right? By giving the others.
Oh, yeah. Can I?
I mean,
take
you
it
don't.
first?
He rolled a 4, so it's good.
Oh, I rolled 9. Okay.
So he's just like, excellent. Thank you. We will
Wink, wink.
be able to use these to determine a little bit more what happened. Not that we don't trust you. We just want to have all the official records all ironed out and everything.
Oh, and his bachelor, Roscoe, I believe. Alright.
Rosen.
Rosen.
He fled. He may know things, but the girls seem to have said that he was not involved direct. But certainly he was complicit.
All right.
Oh, that's
And
right.
We will get a description of him, and we will keep everyone on watch. If he's an elderly man, it won't be easy for him to leave the city, and we'll apprehend him. Thank you very much.
Oh, also, Mr. Detmeyer, word
Mhm.
please. And I kind of get closer to him. When you're talking to the city or whoever you are about this, since we were the ones who unveiled it and saved more than just the one girl you had sent us to save, maybe you could put in a word about who this house could fall into the ownership of. And I slip him 5 gold back.
So you put the 5 gold in his hand. I understand your meaning. I'm going to respectfully give this back to you. It's not up to me to decide, and I'd rather not put my morality up to being besmirched by these things. I appreciate it, but no thank you. And in respect to the good deed that you have done and other things that you have done for us here, I will not say anything to anyone about it. Wink. He does a really awkward elven high elf wink. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
Alright.
but you could put in the words anyway.
I'm sure that the Duchess will come up with a good place for this to be. She is a very wise woman. Alright, is there anything else that you want to cover with him, or do you want to go back to the rumpled monkey and go to sleep?
Can we still sleep here? On my
No! Not in the crime scene, you cannot sleep.
Thorak kills those 2 before getting stopped. He's like, alright,
Yeah.
well, you guys have a good one, and then goes to walk in towards the
Okay. Alright, so you guys are able to make your way back to the Rumpled Monkey Inn. 4 in the morning. The sun is so close to coming up that you are able to go there, plop into your beds, and take a long rest. At which time you're going to level up. So over break, we're gonna have our break now, and during break we'll have everybody kind of level up really, really fast. Level 5. Level 5? Yeah, level 5.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Alright, and then we'll come back to it after that. Be right back, everybody. Bye!
They just load nobody wants to listen to me anyway.
Nobody wants to hear what we have to say. Anyway, welcome to Rehash the Rolls. This is our little short little talk show talking about our shows that we've done. What was your favorite part of the one shot from Monday night?
It's probably two. I have two that are just like mine personally, and then just like one. But one is the falling unicorns. I love the falling unicorns.
That was so great.
Like a mini nuke, and I think they did double the damage from my fireball. So it was like,
Well, it was so great because like just before, Nay had used the T-Rex chalk to do a similar thing. And it was like, it worked. It like knocked over the bad guy, did some damage or whatever. And then you just like created an explosion of dead, like everywhere. Just took it to the next level.
The pun I thought at the time, but we were already getting too excited. I was like, man, it smells like home. It was like, with rotting unicorns.
I did wonder while we were playing if their guts were rainbow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that more than what I pictured. I just pictured like that kind of like, in like TV shows and movies, necromancy is always like that kind of like green death color.
Right.
I imagined that mixed in with like the muddle of bones and carnage. Like green, yeah.
More realistic than like My Little Pony death stuff.
Although I do like rainbow death. That sounds awesome.
And like that decision is like that's going to cause the biggest effect through the world because that's a big deal. If your party, if you guys' party goes to the Feywild, there's going to be like repercussions, especially if you go like kind of soon. There's going to be all like, man, there's a hag as the queen and like all this gossip or whatever.
Oh, in my canonical head, that's not canonical. I feel like because Nay just wants to cook stuff, it's going to be like all the British baking shows, but in the Feywild.
Yes.
And so like all these
soggy bottom. Also,
and, like,
the fact that hags are going to be brought into like more a position of power like makes me happy because hags are the best. And I just love the fact that in the last one shot, May's character was killed and eaten by hags, and now you're the queen of hags, and hags are the ultimate thing.
It's the perfect retribution.
Aaron, Reggie mentioned Torm during the one shot. Does this mean that Thorak is going to have to kill him?
My fun with it is I love putting those lines in because I'm always half joking, which means in my mind you will take everything I say seriously. That's just how I think of it. Because I'm like, well, it's a half joke, but I'm saying it, and my DM is hearing it, which means it's not a joke anymore. So I guess there's chances they could meet. Because you and I know what Reggie's guarding, and that could definitely be a point, like at some point in the thing. So if they meet, and if he learns that Torm exists in that unicorn's dialect, hopefully I can beat a level 15 unicorn who has a bunch of undead slaves.
But why not just like go into, because you guys were right outside of Tristan's manor, and you're like, maybe there's a captured girl in here. Maybe this guy's a creep. We don't really know. Why didn't you like take that like rage and go in there with that?
For me, that's definitely if I go into a place with wanting to fight, there will be a fight. And if he wasn't actually like if he was like, oh, I had to protect her, if there was some other thing and we had to talk, it was gonna be like, well, Thorak's not gonna talk. I'm very sorry. So it's like, all right, where can we definitely just squish things for a bit?
Okay, so it's like getting the rage out.
Exactly.
I got 75 gold. Yeah, well, I guess that's a good thing, because then we can go into next session without just murder hoboing it out and like see what's going on.
Kill Tristan, kill the girl, kill everyone.
Kill everybody in that house, and then now the house is ours. So I want to say thank you very much, Aaron, for showing up. Maybe we'll make these longer in the future because, you know.
Get off the rails? No.
Do we want to listen to Pizza Time? Hey, we're back, everybody. What's up?
Hello.
Level ups were mostly successful over break. Sometimes D&D Beyond doesn't want to cooperate, but we know what's up. Anyway, so we come back into the game.
Yes.
And the next morning at noon, when you guys wake up. Granted, Denona, you wake up pretty early. You wake up at good 8 in the morning, ready to go as everyone else is sleeping. Is there anything you want to do in those 4 hours before everyone else gets up?
I was considering going to Tristan's house and making a box.
Okay. Out of what?
Furniture.
So you want to break into a crime scene. It's not just an open house now. It's not just an unlocked map.
Oh,
We were going to stay there. That was my plan. But now that we are at the Rumpled Monkey Inn,
Yeah.
I'll have breakfast and I will perhaps take some time to I suppose I might take some time to go to... I don't want to be in a dangerous place, but a little bit removed from the busyness of the city, and just kind of again be close with nature and...
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything in particular you want to do while you're there? Just kind of going out into the trees a little bit.
There is not any technical, mechanical way for me to do this, but just kind of communing with nature.
Okay. You can make a wisdom check.
18.
Alright, so you kind of sit there. You find a place, if you want to go fully out into the forest, it'll take you an hour to get there and then an hour to come back. Or you can just kind of go and sit out on the edge of one of the piers near out by the waterfall and just listen to the water coming down. And you kind of let yourself drift for a while and just kind of pondering the expanse of nature and the effect that all of us have on it and how it pushes back, and the balance of nature being very hard to overthrow. Store. Well, actually, no. Oh, first, Elias, you wake up with a pain on the tip of your nose.
Ow!
You wake up and a little blue foot is kicking you right in the nose.
Why?
Because you were sleeping, I had to wake you up.
Yeah, because I have to rest. I have a really long day, yes.
I know, I was there. You did pretty good. You're welcome.
Yeah, you did help.
I did a couple of times.
Sure.
Anyway, you're welcome. I have something to ask.
Yes?
Would it be weird if I asked something? Because I've been helping you, right? So I would really love it if you could help me. Could I ask you to
tell me first what it is?
Well, I need you to find me something. I need you to bring me something.
Okay.
I need, and he sits kind of cross-legged in the air with his knees up, like this. I
copy.
I need a hair from the head of a blonde virgin. Can you get me that?
Blonde virgin?
Mm-hmm.
hey, is Paul blonde?
Major Berg. To anybody who was not there, Paul is someone who works in the Temple of Melora that Thorak hates.
Not the Thorak hate.
and Denona hates too. Because he thinks that the sun is good?
No, he thinks fire is
He thinks
the best.
fire is the best.
Or no,
No, fire is bad.
Fire's the
fire's
worst.
bad. Water is the best at
Water is
everything. Water does whatever you want it to do. It's magical water, and every other element is stuck in stick. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck blonde virgin.
No, he's not blonde. He's balding and dark-haired.
Oh my god.
Anyway, but yeah, Brexy is just kind of like, could you get me that?
Sure,
need
why
one.
not? What kind of blonde? Like, is it specific blonde? As long as blonde is okay, strawberry?
Yeah, just kind of like in the spectrum of blonde. Not as like dirty. Dirty blonde is like, okay. The blonder, the better, though. You know what I mean?
You mean like white hair?
That would be amazing.
Ooh.
But not like old woman white hair, because that's gross. Yeah.
Okay. How do I know they are virgins?
Well, if they're a parent, probably not.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. That you can
Setting
rule
up
that
my
out.
favorite.
Okay, I'll ask them whether they're virgins. Maybe they will tell us.
Maybe, maybe not. No.
How do I tell? How do I know? How do I give it to you?
I'll come find. I'm around.
Okay.
I'm around.
Okay. Alright.
So, I just and then I'll have something for you. Like once it happens.
What are you anyway? I
Bye! And he like disappears.
Oh my god.
Store, you wake up and the birds are singing. It's so bright. The sun is up. It's noon. It's actually already kind of hot. What do you want to do with your morning?
I will before sort of kneel down, put his like shield up against my heel in front of it, because that does have this symbol for he'll start to pray. Take forward the door. First time, long time listener, first time caller. Look, definitely helping us working with you, which I don't even know pay attention at all. Not particularly important. So here's the thing. I've never been a strong man. I don't particularly know where that sort of wisdom, guidance, second counsel is coming from. I think plus we're getting ready to travel more, which is kind of someone obviously you will know me that you but if sense something really anyone to help that be really awesome. I'm sorry I'm bad at praying. Nobody ever thought. Then I'll reach forward and just like pat my shield.
As you make contact with your shield on the floor, out through the open window comes this like lance of like bright white lightning that hits right as your hand touches it and connects through your shield into your chest, throws you back against the wall. Who are you sharing a room with, by the way? I think you're by yourself. I think Denono and Thorak are the only two sharing a room. So you get blasted back against the wall as the room just like explodes in white light and billowing smoke. It's not like a super oppressive heavy smoke or anything. It's just very fine white smoke, just like, and it doesn't hurt you, but it throws you back and like freaks you out. And as the smoke begins to clear, in your small hotel room there is a massive white stallion in your room.
Okay, that worked. I'll reach out. How big?
This is a really big friggin' horse. This is like classified as like war horse size. Like this is a big
So its
animal.
back is like to his head.
Yes, it is really tall. It does not like stand up in the room. It's like hunched over down, and its head is like towards you like this, and it's giving you this look of like, This was your idea.
You know, I didn't think you'd show up right here. I'll like pet it on the nose and I'll like open the door. Can you take a stance? It can telepathically communicate with you.
Oh, can it?
We were
Oh!
talking about this.
You can communicate. You can communicate with each other telepathically when we're within 1 mile.
Oh my gosh! You hear in this in your voice, in your mind, this voice of, "This is quite uncomfortable. I do not appreciate this, and I don't think I can fit out this door."
It's a British horse.
What's its intelligence, by the way?
Its intelligence is 6.
Cool, because mine is 7. So, just to keep in mind.
Play chess with this horse. You might win.
Oh my god.
Same modifier. Hey, you really can't.
This is a pickle. Ooh, pickles are good. Do you have any pickles?
I will get you a lot.
Mmm.
I say everything to this horse out loud. It talks to me instead. I speak out loud. It can hear me telepathically.
Right.
But I also say,
Thorak! Thorak, you all hear this like lightning strike in the other room, by the way, and the thud of a store hitting the wall. But Thorak, it is the shout of your name that wakes you up in the morning.
What? Hello?
I need your help. It's a construction project.
And I start walking out of the room. I have not, but actually, I fell asleep in my armor. I was very tired. So I
Okay.
pressed the digitation myself real quick, get all the sweat, disgusting, dried blood, and all that. I just like,
Gotcha.
and then I go out.
Alright. So there's like billowing white smoke in the hallway, and you make your way into the room, and you are met immediately with the snout of a horse right over you, just kind of looking slightly crossed eyes as you're fairly close to it. And Store, you hear,
Animals.
I haven't met a dwarf before. This one
Cat speaks with
stinks. Okay, you cast speak with animals.
Is that a horse? Me?
Could animals work on Celestial?
I want to know that.
Oh, I actually, you know what? It probably doesn't because it is for beasts, right?
Yeah, it's Celestial. So it says it's Celestial, Beast, or Fae. So for sure.
So you will be speaking horse to it, but it doesn't speak horse. It kind of speaks like a telepathic celestial.
Can I
Does it
probe?
understand horse?
With an intelligence of 6, I don't know.
Can I open the door to see what's going on?
Sure, you can see.
The door's like wide.
The door's
You
open.
can't poke your head
Oh,
around.
shit. What is Doric doing?
So what did you say to it?
I said, hey, how the hell did you get in this building?
Hang on, I have to think how this is going to work, because it is a horse, but it's not like a horse. But it can probably speak to other horses.
I'm gonna go let the Corgi walk on the horse. Corgi's also celestial.
Or is he a celestial, or he's not a fae?
No, he's not.
Oh, he's a celestial, okay. Shoot.
Oh, it gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak. For science C.
Actually, Corgis will be a fae. Never mind. I lied.
Okay.
It's at the end of the
You
large
understand
paragraph.
common then.
Okay, so he understands common, which makes sense
So I
because you're
start
speaking
horse
common.
to it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just kind of gives you this kind of quizzical look and like blows in your face. And it says to you telepathically, Store, I don't wish to speak this dirty language of ponies. He's
And
got
I
a horrible
figured-
accent as well.
Door. He doesn't
What?
speak horse.
Oh, I speak it. I just don't want to speak it with him.
Oh,
The hell does
sorry.
he speak
He
then?
doesn't want common. Just like you. Like this. He can understand us right now. Can't you? Sorry, I haven't gotten it.
If it's your steed,
Are you the
Well-
Tony the Pony?
Okay, he's got a name.
on.
I can tell the name.
If I may, I probably would have been at breakfast when I heard the yell for Thorak's name and sounds and commotion. Are they up on the second story?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to try to just climb up the wall to look in the window of Store's
From
room.
the outside. Dangling above the precipice to fall down the waterfall?
Is that where his window is?
Yes.
You can always turn
Fine,
into a
then.
goldfish.
Oh yeah, you can be a goldfish.
Actually, you can't have a swim speed.
Yeah, I have no sense
Uh,
of speed. Oh.
Goldfish cracker?
Oh. Yeah, I'll just walk it. I cast spider climb on myself.
Okay. You guys. So you leap out the window, start walking around the side of the house, and so you guys see after a little while Denono's head pop in through the window, and you are presented with the hind end of a horse.
Oh my god.
And after a little while, you hear the thumping footsteps as Tet McKell, the owner of the inn, barges up. He's like, "What? What? What?
So
How did you get a horse in here?"
the crap one through God, all things are possible.
Wait, your god gave you this horse?
Wait, really?
What the?
What kind of god is
Wait, hold on, Elliot. How did you get the horse from the god? Did you just say, "Give me a horse"?
I prayed and asked for someone to help us cover land quickly while we track Malello, and someone who could be that sort of wise, sort of second counsel, like the neutral, I guess, neutral fifth party.
I am quite wise. This is very true. I am wise soul. I know all the
Hold on, I'll
things.
be right back. I'm gonna run out of his room.
I'm gonna ask Dora. Can you ask more horses too for us? Can I get a pony?
One, I think it's one horse per. At this point, the horse's name is Vigris.
Wait, can you say that again?
Vigris.
Vigris. Vigris.
Oh, okay.
It's just the one. One horse.
Okay.
The horse kind of like takes its head down to you, and is like, "Yes, if you wish to dedicate the rest of your eternity to the bright star at his court and his energies and powers, maybe you could get a pony."
Are you a
Maybe.
virgin?
His head kind of comes up, the ears go back. That's an awful personal question to ask of me.
Can I have your hair?
No, I need that.
Just
So
one,
he can't speak to people.
No, he's only responding to you, Store. He's only responding in your mind, Store.
Oh, okay. I'm just talking, like, keep talking to
But Elias, the horse talks to me, but it can understand you only occasionally. You have to spend your life worshiping for, as you just pointed out, the really bright star.
just have one hair. Can you give me his blonde hair? Or heart or down?
Let's get Vigris out of this room first, and then we'll worry about everything else. And I took to that.
Okay.
And he's just standing there, like, scratching his head, just like, oh.
I'm gonna pet the horse. and then try to get strands of hair from Penny. Like, comb through it.
He kind of like nudges you away and like, you know, he's directing his conversation to Elias, but only Store can hear him be like, I have sired many wonderful horses. Get your fingers out of my hair, you molestation.
He's not a virgin.
Just like, I just put in new doors.
Yeah.
He's gonna
How
have
much
to
is
go.
How much is it to replace the door?
It might have to be the window. Do horses go downstairs? Do they go downstairs?
Vigris, can you go downstairs?
I haven't tried.
And
He will give it a shot.
I think I've heard that horses cannot go downstairs.
yes,
Oh no,
Wait,
it's
hold on.
cows that can't
Climb
go
the
downstairs.
going up is easier than down, but they can do it.
Alright, it's
How
cows that
crazy
can't go
are
downstairs.
these?
They're just
Cows
as straight downstairs. I
Alright.
will attempt it.
So I am standing, like, there's the wall, the window. I'm standing with my feet here, bent down, so I'm looking in the room upside down. And I was, Elias, you sometimes make Corgi disappear, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps, Thor, can you do that? Would that make it easier for you to move your new friends?
Yes, you would, but you would have to cast it again to resummon it.
You can dismiss it as an action.
Exactly.
Yes,
And then-
but then if I want him back, I have to cast.
Oh my god.
Because it's like another spell.
Well, yeah, I guess. Your call.
Maybe just push him off the stair and heal him later.
Well,
Oh no, it's a
It's a door,
cliff
it's going
outside. I'm not doing that to Vigris.
well, he's not a virgin. It's not useful.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Out.
I'll help. I'll help.
Does your friend have a sort of fetish?
He has a lot. You hear from the other room.
Honestly, it used to be like yesterday. It was widows, widowers wanted to know if anyone's loved blood stuff. Today, the real sudden turn.
Who you're talking to?
I'll have to keep an eye on him.
Please do.
I will try the stairs if I can get out the door.
How much room does he need on this?
A decent amount. Like, he's pretty wide. Like, you're gonna have to probably take out a wall or something. Might be easier to just smash
Not
the window
like
open and get him out somewhere else.
How about we carry the horse down the stairs?
Well, it's the door.
You
The
cannot fit out the door.
He can't get the door out the door of the room to get to the stairs.
I don't have anything to help with. Nope. Either we should push him off or just, I don't know. I usually snap it and appear in this.
Yeah, I'm unable to do that. What spells could I have prepared? Hypothetically. Not a second. Wait, what's
I wonder
that?
why.
Can I just say I'm in my room, and I have put the one little thing I have hidden of my idol for what Torm is. I put it down, like, close the door. I put a chair up against the door. Okay, dear Torm, I don't know if you saw, but Cord just got like a full giant war horse from his god to like help us or whatever. You remember when I used to live like in the Underdark and I would trap those giant spiders? If you could just, one up here so I could ride that because I think it's cooler than a horse, But anyways, that'd be cool. Thanks. I hope you're doing well. I haven't met anyone who knows you yet, nor records. Trying. pat it a couple times.
You're not casting Find Steed, right?
No, not at all.
So you hear inside of your head the voice of Torb. I think that would be disgusting. Just a little bit. Seeing a dwarf on a spider. That's a lot of legs.
Yeah, to make up for my little ones, you know? Like, it was fast, because we have an elf on our team. I don't know if you saw him, but he can move. Like,
Oh yeah, he's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and I'm just over here like with my little stumpy legs. You know, maybe the other paladin worships some bullshit. He got like a thing.
And then you hear his voice like totally switch to somber, like, if in the future you can prove yourself to be of great quality, then a spider you will receive, but of now, you are lacking.
Damn it. Alright.
Also, screw your mother!
And I put the thing back, run back out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn it. And I look kind of pissed, but I'm trying to hide it.
Okay. Make a deception check.
3 plus 4, 7.
Alright, you can all tell that something's bugging Thorak.
Vigris,
Yeah,
would
bullshit.
you mind
Oh,
if I sort of dismissed you now and then went outside and rushed back?
He kind of like slumps his head down, his ears go down. Alright. I
Or would
understand.
you rather us knock down this wall? Your call.
I don't really like being considerate, but I guess I should be. I have just arrived, and I should make good impressions.
Okay. Bring you back in like 5. Already, you're my favorite horse.
Good. I tend to be everyone's favorite horse ever. That is a very common thing for me, actually.
Yeah, Elliot, does this horse look fucking pompous to you? I don't know why. This horse is good.
Star told me he's not a virgin.
You can. Oh, do I have to do
And
anything?
he like poofs into like this dark, like into white smoke that like convalesces into like a dark storm cloud, and there's like a flash of lightning, and he's gone.
Cool. I run downstairs and start casting it.
Okay. It's
We
like
cast it outside.
Yeah, outside. Obviously outside. I'll sit down, do the same thing. Be like, hey, cool, me again. Really just want to
it's like a kid on Christmas when he finds out he's gonna get like a video game or like a dog or something. He's like, ah.
Right. Careful with where it is. I promise this time. And I'll cast Feisty.
Alright. There's once again like a flash of lightning, and Vigris appears, and he's just like shaking his head. He's like, oh, that's much more spacious out here. Bit hot. Thank you, I
Can get you
know.
anything to eat? Water?
I don't need food as far as I know. So I think I'm alright.
I come outside because it took him 10 minutes, and I'm chewing on the last bite of a pickle. Oh, breakfast is delicious.
Pickles for breakfast, what a freak.
I'm a dwarf. You want to fight?
Also, it is lunch.
Oh yeah,
No,
it's
true. Pickles and sauerkraut. That's all I need.
But his like nostrils like flare open big, and his eyes go like,
I'll get you some.
excellent. Thank you. Alright.
I'll make sure every breakfast meal I order comes with at least a side.
Okay. There's like a little tray of pickles that just like one singular horse bite just eats all of them.
So we having lunch now?
I think we just finished. We waited 10 minutes for him to summon a horse.
Oh yeah. While doing that, can I use identify?
Yes.
I'm gonna took out my pearl and murder worth, blah blah blah. Identify, and then I'm gonna look at the vials and then the shimmering rope.
Okay.
And then yeah, those two. And I'll look at the book too. I don't know what book that I grabbed.
Okay. So there's two types of things in each vial. So there's the rope and then two separate vials. Do you want to cast on all three?
I have 10 minutes.
To do it? Okay, so if you spend 30 minutes doing it, you can get all three.
Yeah, and we can wait. I mean, we're not in. Not like,
We're eating. I'm assuming like food and everything's gonna take more than 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll do in the between. Yeah.
Okay. So,
eat your chicken nuggets.
so the rope is called a rope of climbing.
Climbing.
Yes, a rope of climbing. You just sound so disappointed.
With D or P?
It weighs 3 pounds and can hold up to 3,000 pounds. If you hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word, which you can choose what that is, the rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move towards the destination you choose. It moves 10 feet on your turn and 10 feet on your subsequent turns until it reaches that destination. You can also tell the rope to fasten itself securely to an object, or to unfasten itself to knot or unknot itself, or to coil itself for carrying. If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear at 1 foot intervals along the rope. While knotted, the rope shortens to a 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb with it. The rope has an AC of 20 and 20 hit points. It regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes, as long as it has at least 1 hit point. If the rope drops to 0 hit points, it is destroyed.
This is rope of climbing guy.
Right, so that'll come handy.
Seeing Denono really smile for the first time since I met him, like a really big smile.
You want it?
I mean, that was definitely heavy.
Oh, okay.
Sonoto was hanging out on the ceiling earlier without that rope.
Do you want it? Or should I keep it for now?
Nah, hold on to it.
Okay. I'll hold on to it. And can you send me the detail later?
Yes,
didn't write it.
yes, I can.
I think it's in.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah, you can pull it up on D&D Bond. It's,
Oh, okay,
it's
that's
just like in the
fine.
book.
Okay.
And then there's 2 different types of vials. There's 5 doses of each one. One of them is it's basically a roofie. Where if you get it into somebody's system, either by taking it, like eating it, drinking it, or having it like on a weapon that hits them, they have to make a Constitution save, DC of I believe 15. Yes.
Okay.
And if they fail, they lose consciousness for 1 hour. The other one is like a agony sort of thing. It is once again a DC 15 check if it is either eaten, drunk, or got into their body in some other way. Another DC 15 save, and they become incapacitated and paralyzed for 1 round as they are racked with incredible pain. So that's what these 2 things are. And you have 5 doses of each one.
This is cool.
And we have 2 of each one, right?
No, I only have 5 for each one. 5
There's
total.
2 different
2
kinds,
vials.
and there's
Yep.
5
Because
doses.
we got them from 2 rooms, and then the 3rd room we gave to the government. So we have.
Yeah, I got
2
2
of the
cabinets, so
Yes, but like some of the vials are not like completely full and stuff. So you have 5 doses of each kind.
Oh,
together.
okay. When we
Yeah.
combine it all,
I
that's what.
understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you tell that to us?
no.
And then the
Wait to
pearl.
get roofied.
Groupie friend.
The pearl is what he uses to cast Identify.
Yep.
Ah,
That's my pearl. That's mine, store.
Oh, if that's yours, what were those bottles you got there?
It just poisons. I could use it on my daggers or before the battle. Let me know
Yeah,
when
what-
you need it.
What do you mean by poisons? Like they just poison people?
Yeah,
Like make them sick?
yeah. It's not good, so it's bad for people.
Can I insight check him on that?
Yeah.
Should I roll deception?
Yes, please.
I got a 12.
Deception. 12 too.
Did we reroll?
I think that means, because you set the DC with your deception check, so I think him hitting 12 means that you see through his deception.
I don't think that's quite what they do, Elias. Why are you being so weird?
It's just, I want to keep them.
But we all found them together, right? You also have those knives,
No,
so you
I
keep
don't.
everything?
I don't have. Oh, wait. I give them 125 gold. Here, take these.
Where did you get?
It was laying on the ground.
Found at
Inside.
least
Jack.
Insight.
200 gold piece.
You said 125 each, so that's 250. That's 500 gold you found, Liner.
Yeah.
Or Thorax says
Yeah,
that's
also
400
gonna
gold
do-
you found.
I like stores at least 200 gold.
I've got a 23 insight there.
Yeah, you
So
can kind of
13
see through it. Yeah, you can see
I have a 1 insight.
it. He's like, yeah, this is my friend Elias. He wouldn't lie to me about this.
Yeah, I found them and yeah.
Elliot,
Yes.
where are your friends?
Yeah.
Please.
That's why I'm sharing it.
Please
Explaining
be
it.
honest with us.
I
Elliot.
found that in the drawer.
I would like to tell you about the time that you didn't help me at all, carrying a beast over a half hour back, and then
I
I still
did.
gave you more than what you deserved. And I would just like you to keep that in mind.
I give
What do those potions do, Elias?
those potions?
Mm-hmm.
Those are not potions. Those are poisons.
Oh, sorry. What do those poisons do, Elias?
I already told you it's make people sick.
That's not specific.
That's pretty specific. You want to try it?
Yeah, give me one. Give me the... What are the color options?
There's red and there's green.
I took
Okay,
out
give
the
me-
potion.
Oh no,
of
there's
healing.
black. There's black and there's green.
I took out the potion of healing because he never hollow one.
I know that doesn't look like what they are.
Yeah. Doesn't look like the same thing.
He saw mine.
Yeah, and I saw the girl with hers.
I took out the agony one. Fine, I took out one. Here,
Of the black
open
one.
your mouth.
Yeah, the black one.
Okay, I take it. I take one of my daggers, and I put it on the dagger, and I look at Elias.
Yeah, it's make you sick.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I just, like, touch him with it?
Yeah, if you just
Or
put
do I
it
have
on
to
his
have-
skin, you actually have to like break skin and get it in there.
I don't want to actually stab Elias.
I told you, it make you sick.
Elias, I watched the girl use the black one.
Yes,
It
it's
doesn't make
either
you sick. The black one makes it so you are paralyzed, and then in
That's-
extreme pain. That's not sick. I want to know what the other two do.
that's what happens when you eat it and you get sick and oh.
I think you cut
Yeah.
out for a little bit.
Oh me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, oh no, and then just like, it's happened. It's just that's what happens when you get sick. Fine, these make you paralyzed. Happy?
I am. I want it. What do you want?
I want it too. Take this rupee instead.
Okay, I'll take the rupee one.
No. Wait, sure. No. How about we split half?
It's in one vial, right?
I have extra vials to mix with, like, I
But
combine
you
it
also have
all
2
fine.
vials each.
Yeah.
So
So it's like one of them has 2 and the other one has 3 in it.
Oh,
So you can like split them up and stuff.
And I'm not the only one here. Denono, Door.
Oh, Denono's not
Maybe.
here.
doesn't want it.
No poison. Not.
What about Denono?
no, I
Turn your video back on.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
There we
do.
go.
I use other things.
You take 2 each, and I'll take 3 each. I have stuff to
I'd rather have 3 of the rupee one and 2 of the other. Let's make it an even trade.
How about 3 of the rupee and you take 2, and I'll take the other 2?
Wait, I'm not sure what the
because
split is.
I'm trying to figure out about trying to make myself control during the moon time.
I feel ya.
Can I have 3 rupees?
I'll just take 3 settings of the rupee one, and you take 2, and then I will take nothing else.
Sure.
Alright, though there is 1 dose of the agony venom on your dagger.
How long
Cool.
does it last?
Lasts about an hour once it's on the weapon.
So I
keep
go
that in
4
mind.
agonies.
Doses of... Do I just call it roofie juice?
Magic
Sure, you could call it roofie juice.
Okay.
There is not like a name for it. Tristan's roofie juice.
Patent.
Oh my god.
Trademark.
There we go. Cool. Anyways, what do we want to do today?
Oh, I feel like we should head out after Malello.
Yeah, we should
Got a
get some
couple days
supplies.
out on us now, so
We should get some supplies first and then we should chase after him. No,
What kind of supplies are you thinking?
I'm thinking about, well, if we're gonna end up in the wild, I'm worried about myself going out of control, so I'm kind of trying to get more silver chain, maybe something silver related stuff.
would
And then a
would
chair.
silver chain hold? Could we not just hold with irons?
I feel like I might not be strong enough to help better. I don't know. I'm just trying to see.
What if we just got the irons silver?
That will work too. Yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna try to test out the theory what I could find. I'm just sure in case something happens to find anything. I don't want you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you guys.
Alright, we'll grab some supplies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
And then a chair.
Chair? How are you gonna carry a chair?
Well, I'll carry it. It's gonna be tiny chairs.
Oh, like a little stool.
It's gonna be halfway size.
What is the chair for?
Well,
Sitting like the
yeah. I have something surprise to show you.
How wide does your chair need to be?
It's only small, like probably my butt size, or probably 1 feet. I don't know how big my butt is.
I think I hold open the bag of holding, which is 2 feet in diameter opening. I think we could hold the chair in here if it is your size.
Yeah, that would be cool. So that when you tie me to the chain, it will, yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay, this got awkward. I'm sorry. I just wanted the poison and then.
Let's go get chair and chain. Anything else we need? Do we track our rations in this campaign? I don't think I've ever talked about
I usually don't really care because it's not very expensive to buy food, and I figure you just would do it. So, like, if there's a moment where you're gonna go into like the desert for a month, maybe we'll worry about it. But
Okay.
yeah.
There looks like there's like a decent number of towns, at least, along the direction we're headed. So,
We will just. I just want the supply just.
Yeah.
Like in
Nice.
the underground place again. And I'm worried. Alright.
Is there like a
I-
general
I-
store?
Yeah, I think you actually went to the
Blacksmith.
general store and the back blacksmith. Like, you at least
I'm gonna-
were pointed up to them.
we've been at least by the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I
should
think
go
the
there.
general store that you went to was down at Windry, but there is one in Glyphro.
I don't think we need anything here. Getting something silver might take time.
We can ask whether they have already made.
I really think one, if they have it made, it's unlikely, and two, it might be a little suspicious to people looking for silvered manacles.
I think we might want someone we trust a little more.
So we should ask the Duchess for silver manacles.
Oh,
We
that
trust
just
her.
might be.
And anytime we ask her for stuff, she gives. When Donodo and I went, she was like, "This is who you need. This is who you talk to." She brought us right there. So she would
We
obviously
should.
know how to get you silver chain.
Yeah, let's go, Duchess. That'll be cool.
All right. Yeah, she'll tell us where.
I think I am thinking that the store's point here was that silvered items are associated with lycanthropy often, and perhaps it could arouse suspicions. Especially, we wouldn't want to bring people to Yeltsin.
Especially because even if you say that the most thing that'll drive the least attention to us would be people who picked up a new contract hunting a lycanthrope. If wood would probably get around that there's something nearby that we could be supplying here, and people might start asking questions. And I
But
feel
how
like
about we say we're chasing after Malelu? They have problem with the Minotaur too. We're gonna use this to capture him.
That'll work.
That sounds pretty smart to me. But
That-
what is a lycanthrope?
We don't know for sure, so we deal with Minotaurs. So we can't ask.
Lycanthrope is like a minotaur.
I was gonna say that Vigris would like butt in with like the technical definition of a lycanthrope, but he's not that smart. I do believe a lycanthrope is some sort of wolf man.
All right. So let's go talk to the Duchess, get some chains, and get the hell out of here.
Alright.
Oh, and a chair.
And we know where to get chairs. We don't need that.
Okay.
You're sitting on chairs right now.
Did we just take? Oh no, they're chained to the table. We can't take them.
Chained to the ground.
Yeah.
are the chairs or is it just the cups?
Everything that is movable is bolted down, chained down. Those monkeys will steal them if they are not like pinned down.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's get the chair on the way first, and then head to
Alright.
Yeah, we'll get.
Although
Is
there's actually a fine furniture store like just a couple doors down.
Okay.
But you're able to just go, and we're not gonna have to role play through all that. You could get one for like 1 silver, something like that.
Silver.
Yeah, a decent chair. If you want a really nice chair, it'll be like 3 gold.
I want a really decent chair.
Okay, 3 gold.
3 gold.
But like decent as in sturdy or decent as in fancy?
Yeah. I
Both.
want a decent boat.
Okay.
I want a white cushion, gold border, wooden chair.
Yeah, I believe the name of the store is actually like the White Nail, and they use white painted nails in their furniture, and that's like their signature thing. So.
This is what I wanted ever. All right, I'm gonna carry the chair,
Okay.
and then go into. No, not yet. No, yes, I'm gonna go into the corner, and then I'm gonna cast Mini Masaku for 1 minute. Tiny servant.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna cast
Tiny
tiny
servant?
Tiny
Yeah.
servant.
spell.
I had this spell in the one shot and I never used it.
Tiny servant.
I love it.
Is this one of those like
Oh,
fancy
what
unearthed
the
arcana spells?
You touch one tiny non-magical object that isn't attached to another object or surface and isn't being carried by another creature. The target animates, sprouts little arms and legs, becoming a creature under your control until the spell ends, or the creature drops to 0 hit points.
This isn't even like unearthed arcana BS. This is like Xanathar's guide. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And then I'm gonna sit on it. it's gonna be carrying me for 30 feet.
This is like like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, like Fantasia.
Yep.
Where's the stat block? It says see stat block for statistics.
Oh my gosh, this is
It's
amazing.
AC 15.
How,
AC 15. AC 15 and held his 10.
okay, how fast is it? That's the question.
It's 30 feet speed walking. And
So it's
climbing-
faster
climbing
than
is-
you.
Yeah, faster than me. So it's gonna be carrying me to half. So I'm gonna dash it. So 30 feet, dash it.
Alright,
What's 4 times 15?
60.
60. How much do you weigh, Elliot? 60?
I'm like,
He's like 40
30.
pounds maybe.
yeah,
40?
30.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, easy.
Yeah. So you guys see this little chair. It's kind of like a little bar stool with like a low back. You know, those kinds of chairs where like the back of the chair is only like this
Yeah.
high, but it's halfling size. So there's like these little arms that come from this back, and they like wrap around your little waist because it's not very high, and then it just kind of like toodles off, and you guys are like accompanied by this like very quick moving little wooden monstrosity chair. It's cute, but it's horrifying at the same time.
Piano starts picking up, and then the chair goes, be our guest. Be our guest.
It has a French accent.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, I am a chair. I am your chair for tonight.
I'm gonna look at store. Huh, I have one too.
I want you guys galloping through town, just trotting next to each other.
Hold on, let me pull up. Vigris.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the war horse. He's way faster than you, and he's just like,
Yeah.
and it like he kind of like indicates to you, Store, to like get on his back. You can ride him without needing like fancy saddle and stuff.
Yeah, I will. I'll hop onto Vigris.
So Vigris kind of just like trots off, like he's having to like push himself the slightest bit to go a little faster than you, and Thorak, you are just left in the dust by your
I
friend.
would like to minor illusion a little like pony instead of my legs, so it looks like I'm riding, and I'm just like trotting along, and I have like the
Okay.
reins and everything. It's basically a miniature, different colors, like a brown version of Store's horse. That's pretty much my biggest reference.
I got my fancy chair now. And I just like cross my leg and then sit on it while going to the
You guys
Dutch.
have a T for yours. Like,
What even is this game right now? So everyone's like, check out my horse!
I'm losing.
Okay, so you guys very strangely make your way through town very publicly.
I'm just gonna check on, sit on, cross leg.
Occasionally having to make your way upstairs, and you have to take the long way around to make sure that you don't have to go up any like ladders or things. So it takes
If
a
we go
little while.
upstairs, my horse flips like in a video game because it's my seat that are wrong.
But eventually you're able to make your way to the Mother's Heart. And no, you are accompanied by a bunch of weirdos.
Oh, I've been walking along the sides of buildings the whole time.
That's gonna actually be really hard to do because there's not like, there's space in between the buildings. So that's gonna slow you down a little.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, like, or when feasible. I mean, there's the cutting back and forth.
Okay.
Flip side.
Gotcha.
You're like a skateboarder on the ramp, and you're like going to each building.
Oh my god.
Oh
If
my
they are
gosh.
going to be ridiculous, so will I.
Alright, well you made it to the Mother's Heart. You knock on the door. What do you want to do?
We're looking for the Duchess.
It's very urgent we see her.
Yeah.
The guard's like, they're in their private meeting right now. I'll go ask, who are you? This is not a guard you recognize.
Thorak Balloon.
We were here. Elliot's Green Harp.
Ooh, right, okay. in the two of you?
Slow roll press.
Gotcha.
No.
Alright. And what is it that you need just to speak with her?
Yeah, the Duchess.
Yeah, the Duchess.
Alright.
For a very important mission.
Very
And then
important.
keep it secret to everyone.
Yeah. We can't talk to the other one.
Alright. He looks around. There's like not a ton of people in the front room because now that their public, like their open door stuff is over, there's not as many people. And he goes in. After a few minutes, he comes back out, kind of gesturing at you guys to follow, and he says, they actually all wish to talk to you, if that's alright.
Oh, yeah, we can start there for sure.
Okay. And he leads you into, like, the little garden where the council members are. And you see, actually, Lycom, the half-orc woman, and Keldra, the Goliath woman, are kind of standing in the middle of the circle. And their chairs are empty. And they all turn to look as you walk in.
I'm gonna move my chair towards your chair and sit beside them.
Okay. Alright. So you tootle your little chair in and you, like, stop it there.
I've also obviously cut them. There's no pony that I'm bringing into the...
Gotcha.
I told Vigris to wait outside.
Alright.
I have the minor illusion wait next to it until I get far enough away.
He kind of, like, nudges you and he says, if you think really hard about what's happening in the meeting, I will be able to eavesdrop so I can know what's going on.
Got it.
Maybe
Think really hard.
maybe I will be able to give my input because I'm very wise.
I will mentally
The
project.
whole time you're just sitting there.
Right. And he kind of like stands there outside. You like see his eyes go wide. He's just like, I'm listening.
As soon as I get into the room, I'll be like, in my head, the first time I'm talking to this horse, that's you get loud.
Oh yes, I can.
Oh, this is smashing. I say out loud.
We've been here like 100 times before.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. I'll just say hi and I'll make my chair walk back to the group.
Okay, so you guys enter. Everyone turns to you, and the Duchess is like, "Excellent. We were just discussing some of the members of the community going to follow this Malello that you had encountered before."
Yes, we are here for the same concert.
Lycom speaks up, and she says, "Yes, we did not want to leave him to his own devices, so we were going to pursue and probably slay him, if I am going to be perfectly honest."
Not if we pursue and slay him first. I'm being just as honest.
If we're keeping score here, I had him on the ground, bleeding out at my feet, before you all fell down.
I would, and Keldra, she's just like, well, then I would say that's probably more of a loss than a win. Then, if you had him so beat and then you lost him, just gonna say that. And Makira is like, anyway, Lycom and Keldra were talking about taking a ship down the coast to see if they could get there a little faster. Also, they are not as familiar with the ways of the jungle and the wilds. Were you also considering going in this direction?
Yes, we were trying to finish the unfinished business.
And if you want to, if you already have the ship and you need just additional hands on it, we can go the same way before we go to our own devices.
We are a landlocked city. We do not have ships of our own. They were going to purchase passage on a ship that they could find.
Do you have any news on Malello? Like, is there any sighting news?
No, we have not heard or seen anything of him in the day or so since we last met.
My concern with taking a passage by ship is, what if it doesn't go near the coast? That's not where he is.
Well, you had presented to us the information that maybe he was going to the town of Southwold, which is, well, it is not on the coast, it is fairly close. And Lycon says, yes, if we take a ship, we can maybe cut a day off of the journey than traveling on foot.
We'll whisper over to store. Never been on a boat before. Either. Sounds pretty cool. Like, if we're gonna do it anyway.
Why not? I should have bought a boat.
Quick mental check. Boats, right?
I don't remember being on a boat, but it sounds smashing.
Excellent.
Sorry.
Okay.
A certain meme appeared in my head.
Yeah. We'll do a boat.
Yeah, we do a boat.
Sure. Before we leaving, can we request something? Like, we have been helping you guys a lot, and could you be able to provide us with like silver chain or manacle stuff or weapons? Like, we just for like Malelo capturing Malelo. We're not sure what's the Prince of Thieves means.
Or if he turned anyone, so we can capture them without just killing them. Seriously.
I'm gonna say I want one person to make a persuasion check and one person to make a deception check because you're trying to do both things right now.
What are you feeling?
I'm doing deception, you too, because I'm really lying.
Blackjack, baby.
14.
Okay. So she, the Duchess kind of gives you this searching look. We do not have silver chains. We do have some silver weapons, as sometimes lycanthropes become a bit of an issue in this area, but we don't have chains. If you need some silver weapons, we could find some for you.
Well, yeah, it would be better than nothing at all
Alright.
if we face against it. If you have a dagger, I would prefer it. I don't know the whole party.
Lycom actually is just like, one sec, and she kind of like reaches around like her and pulls like a dagger out from like a sheath on her side, and she's like, you mean like this? And she hands you a silvered dagger.
Can I touch it?
Yes, it doesn't hurt you unless you try and hurt yourself on it. It doesn't
Okay.
like burn you.
Okay, I touch it. And then, oh, this is so cool. Do I need to give you money for it, or?
No, but if you survive, I want it back.
Sure. If
Although
not,
maybe if you do some really cool things, you can keep it.
Ooh, sure.
But you have to prove that you can have it.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This will be really helpful in our journey. Right chair? And a chair that... No.
There's like a little squeaking as it shifts its little chair shoulders. And Keldra actually kind of bends down to look at it. And actually now you guys are kind of standing around her. You see her, the clothes that she's wearing are backless, and she has this massive tattoo across her back. She's a Goliath, so she has all these dark kind of markings, almost like jagged stripes up her whole body. And you can see that the tattoo on her back, has basically made use of these to basically make a massive thunderstorm tattoo seen on the back with lots of lightning bolts and things. There's a little bit of similarities Store that you would recognize as being kind of symbolic of Cord there. And you can actually see on one of her weapons there is the symbol on one of her weapons of Cord as well.
That's so cool. I think that's all we have. I don't know.
So you guys know which ship you're gonna be requesting from? Or are we...
When are you heading out? Where are you headed?
Well,
Where's the ship?
me and Keldra and a few of my people were going to leave later today. It takes about 8 hours of travel to get to Clear Wharf, which is on the coast. From there we can take a small boat. We are thinking of going to Esther Perch, because to land on the Dragonborn Island, they don't like me very much. So we were thinking of avoiding that. And then take a ship. Find a ship there, really. We don't have a lot of oceanic connections.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like. I assume. Do we have a map? Like, does the team have a?
Yeah, do we have a map?
I
Like,
don't know if you do.
I know we have.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you
I don't
do.
think we have a map.
Do they have a map? Like out?
Like, on the wall or something?
Yeah, I'll say they've got like a map like kind of out on the floor in the middle of everybody.
Yeah. I'll literally just walk over and be like, alright. There. That does seem pretty quick. That seems, from my vast intelligence and wisdom that I have, anyone, seems like a good idea.
It hopefully is faster. If there is not ships leaving at the correct times, it could be longer than going on foot, but we think the risk is okay, especially because I personally am not a big fan of sleeping on the jungle ground all the time, and I don't want to be eaten by a monster.
Yeah, we should
I think we
probably.
should
If a monster comes at sea, whole different ball.
And Keldra's like, I haven't heard of monsters on the ocean around here, but I mean, I'm not an ocean person.
I mean, most of the ocean monsters I've heard of were like fairy tales from other cultures. So
Wait,
I don't
what
know
kind
if
of
they're
fairy
getting
tales?
play in the water. I don't know. There's the.
Was your mother a
one
fairy?
where- like stories, like myths.
Oh.
There's the one where.
Both of your dads were fairies.
Wait, are you really a fairy? That's why you got a horse?
No, I'm a human. I'm a normal human. I got a mom and a dad. They're over in. Liam is going to butcher the word Igathon.
Ichthion.
Agathon?
Ichthion.
Well, then how can they tell you fairy stories?
Well, I think maybe
term for a story that really wasn't based on anything and just to scare little kids.
Oh, then yeah, there's no sea monsters. Let's go with them.
And you hear Vigris in your mind, I've heard a tale of seahorses. That sounds ridiculous.
I've heard
Lycum gives you a look of just like, what?
Yeah,
Yes.
We would be willing to go with you also. And then, if there are any rabid sea horses, we can also help defend against such.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess.
That's a great idea.
Lycum kind of like looks over at the Duchess. If we take them with us, we won't have to bring as many of my people. In fact, we might not be able to bring any. I could probably only bring like 2 or 3 anyway, if they're going to keep protecting.
Yeah. Yeah, and we could just bring Lycum and whoever else they want to bring and have a good time.
Lycan is the one with the cord symbols.
No, that's Keldra.
No, that's the Goliath. Lycum
Yeah.
is the half-orc. All the scars, battlement stuff.
I bring. What one would bring? I don't know if you're planning on coming.
Oh, I was coming.
Yeah, Lycum's coming. We already said that, alright?
No, I'm coming.
Oh, the Goliath too.
Yeah.
So we got me, the Goliath, Lycum, and whoever they want to bring. And then
Well, I mean, if we've got the 4 of you, probably don't need to bring anyone else.
Seems like a good enough group.
Plus, it's expensive to get on a boat, and you don't have like tons of cash to throw at this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Dutch paying all our ways, it just makes sense.
And they kind of like look over, like, and pay our ways.
Oh.
I
We don't get it
believe this would be an important thing for the region of which me and my husband are in charge. So we will provide a bit of money to get on the ship. Depending on which you wish, we could probably provide 25 gold per person. See if you can find a fast ship or other supplies that you might need. Alright.
Sure.
She kind of like nods over to a servant who goes off and then comes back with like a little bag of coins that she gives to Keldra. So it kind of hangs at like a little loop on her belt. All right. Is there anything you guys need to get before we go? Because if we can leave now, we can, probably not be too far.
I'm assuming we stop for supplies on the way here from...
Yeah, so at this point it's like
Tavern,
2 in the afternoon maybe.
We're stocked up.
Yeah, we're good.
If we leave now, we probably can't get there tonight. We'll probably have to sleep, and then we get there sometime in the early, like in the morning.
Yeah,
Or we
get
could
to the port or get to the...
get to the first port.
Clear wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Clear war. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say a question quick. It's not full moon yet, right?
No, it's like
Just had to.
well, kind of. So today would be October 31st. The new moon is on the 11th.
We had a Halloween.
Yeah. We have 11 days.
Minor illusion.
We've got 11 days.
No, it's shorter.
Alright.
Hold on, I was actually keeping track of this somewhere.
That sounds good. Sure. That would be fine. I just don't want to go refuge.
So you're alright roughing it in the wilderness one night so we don't have to wait a whole extra day?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Alright, I just gotta go pick up some stuff on my house and I'll be back. And like I was like, I have to grab a couple of things from my apartment as well. And like we will meet.
Where will we meet? At the top of it?
No, we want to
At
meet
the
at the
road
bottom
down
of the
this
cliff. You know where the Marksman Hall is. You were there. That is probably the best place. The most obvious place to meet. We will go there. I'm gonna meet you.
So we have like an hour?
Like I was like, I will be there. I will be able to leave in like 10 minutes. Keldra does not live in this area of the city, so she has to go to her house to go and get something else. Probably her backpack and a couple of extra weapons.
Alright.
Alright. And like a kind of like Keldra turns and walks off. She's like, I gotta go faster. So she starts like jogging away to get her stuff.
Keldra jogs as a Goliath.
She's not like the beefiest, heaviest Goliath in the world. She's not a grog strong Josh. She's strong, but she's not like a monster. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Trying
my
to think
God.
of anything. No, I don't need anything.
I might grab some ingredients for healing potions. Oh, we can.
I was thinking of, I was hoping to get a slightly better armor.
Oh yeah. We could go buy stuff now. Should we wait until next week?
I mean, this city's probably bigger than the port city. The port city might have weird stuff. Thorax doesn't know that, and Aaron knows that.
But we're also trying to get on the boat like early morning.
Yeah.
So we
So
might not be able to hit the
what
shop.
they said, Clear Wharf is not a big city. Clear Wharf is a small port, and it's mostly so that you can take a boat from there to go to the much larger port city of Aster's Perch, which is much larger. You can also choose to go to Akonem, which is on the island of Azador, which is arguably larger. But Lycom said that the Dragonborn don't like her very much, so they were thinking of not going there.
I got no problem with not going there. I don't know. I'm excited to see a big port town. I'm gonna save my money.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll save mine.
What? There's nothing to spend.
I kind of want to get some bracers, you know? Like, my arms keep getting hit when in battles. I want to see what I can do there.
Alright, that sounds good. So we just wait here?
No, we go to Malello's old place.
Oh, okay, let's go there. While going there, I'm gonna. I forgot to look at the book. What book it is?
Oh, the book. Oh, shoot. I had a big old... Hang on.
It's fine. Just
No,
we
I
can do it later.
have books.
I have the book.
Bookstores.
Read a book.
Dang it.
Tower.
I know that I have, like, somewhere in my notes, probably, like, actual physical paper notes, a list of, like, books. It's, like, It's nothing special. It's just like a special, silly, fictional kind of like story, like knights in armor and stuff, but not anything like super wonderful.
Could it be called the Illithid? In reference to that very old Greek book setting.
The Illithid. It's a story of a guy trying to sail from one end of the earth to the other, and he runs into a colony of mind flayers in the middle of the ocean. And he dies. So how do we have the story?
That's just another unexplained mystery.
I'm gonna keep reading it while on the way, sitting on the chair.
Sitting on the chair.
Reading a book. Fictional book.
Okay. Alright.
That chair's the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so you guys are able to make your way all the way back down. Vigris is very happy to get you back. He's like, we're gonna go see some seahorses. I'm very excited. And you make your way down to... I imagine it's a blue horse.
My minor illusion, my horse is a blue horse.
You can't hear any of this, man.
Oh,
This is
you're
all
right.
telepathic.
I forgot it was telepathic, that was my bad.
Oh man, I need the special sound effect that they use for identify in Dimension 20. Whenever they use the identify spell, it's like the identify spell talks like that, and they have this like special sparkly sound. It's like, this is another use of the identify spell. This is a rope of climbing. It's great. Anyway, so you guys make your way to the Marksman's Hall. You're able to meet up with Keldra and Lycum and make your way down the road into the jungle towards the sea. And that is where we're going to end our game tonight.
Yay!
Okay, well, everybody. Ooh, excuse me.
Is that the end of an arc? Just end an arc?
Yeah,
We're
okay.
finally leaving Uzumar.
Oh my gosh, not Ozamore. Ozamore is the world. Yeah, we're going out into the world. Yeah, well, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. That was a fun one. That was a weird one. Make sure to come back on Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and we'll be doing Rehash the Rolls with our wonderful, wonderful Store Borcrest. So if you have any questions for him, or I guess for me also, because I'm going to be there, drop them in the Discord channel. There's a Rehash the Rolls channel. Please get them in by like tomorrow night, so that I can get them all ready. If you have any burning questions for any of the other players, you can ask them there, and we'll try and get them to respond, and we'll just read them off. If you have any questions for Ready to Roll, the other show that I am in, you can ask them on there as well. But we love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to play D&D. Bye.